What's up, Wolfpackers? It's your boy, Wolf Doggy Dog. I got the fan on, guys. It is super hot today. It's 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius for our friends from across the pond. Let me get this just right. There we go. All right, man. Back again. Back for another one. Got a few people already popping off in the chat. Yeah, man. Busy week of Marvel Legend reveals. Lot of stuff dropping. Um, Galactus Watch. Galactus Watch is on and popping. We're gonna have our good buddy Rich displayed once. I know him as Rich M. You guys know him. You guys know him as Rich M. Follow him on Instagram if you haven't. Displayed once. His voice is. I hold what he says very near and dear, because it's whenever I'm stumped on something comic book wise, I go to Rich M. Rich M is the source when you need something when you need something figured out. He's got it within 10 minutes. He's probably got the issue. He goes and pulls out the issue. He's got issues like I've got figures. And oh man, his figure collection is something fire. Something fire. So we'll bring him on in just a little bit. Of course he's on UK time, Greenwich Mean Time. So it's 10 p.m. for him right now. He's gonna be joining us. I got a little cocktail to match his. Yeah, you might know him as a super producer Rich on the Dan Who stream. Real quick, let's go to the almighty website. That's the new HasLab project, and it's coming a little too soon, guys. My wallet still hasn't even paid for the first one. These reveals, guys. These reveals. This was Thursday. This was Thursday. Dan who had the pleasure of coming on right after. So his whole stream was all about this stuff right here. Go check his out on replay if you haven't. They even the Hasbro team even shouted him out. He got that exclusive premiere of Captain Britain. It's pretty dope. What are we thinking about this? We'll get into it when we get Rich on here. We'll get his thoughts on it. Scroll down just a little bit more. Insta kill activated. That's pretty dope. I think it's going for 125 is what that one's gonna retail for. And then we get to Galactus. Galactus Watch. Currently 207 on a Saturday. Where we at? Where's Galactus Watch at? 19,388. Guys, we are 620 and 618 backers away from unlocking Morg. We'll get to Morg in just a little bit. Fully backed Nova. It's gonna happen. It did happen. Nova's coming home to you guys. Super dope. The Surfer. It was gonna happen. It is happening. We're gonna be getting a Surfer. Possibly a new design on the surfboard. Hopefully we get 2 pegs. Maybe. Here's hoping. All right. Well, those are the topics of discussion, guys. And as always, here's the Instagram. If you guys want to get at us, holler at us. That's the official Instagram of the Wolfpack. Let me hit send. I'll get our buddy on here via Zoom. Let me do something over here to make sure he's visible. Starting virtual cam. Yeah, you need that. You need that going. I'll get caught up on chats in just a second, guys. Everybody say hi to each other. Be cordial in here. You know how we do. You know how we do. That's not the right one. That's the right one. And then Killer Mike was on these because he's got a much smaller head. He's much taller than me, but he's got a much smaller head than me. T-shirt check, guys. If you guys didn't know, we went out to the Super 7 store. We did a toy hunt there. We did a toy hunt in San Francisco, and that was this one of the shirts that I picked up. Bam, Street Fighter. Let me see here. Let's see what we got going on. It's not Good. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Let me take the earring off, and then get. All right, there we go. All right, guys, let me get a round of applause. Let me get tiger emojis. I saw Jamie put up a T gray, a T gray emoji. All right, can you hear me? Oh wait, I'm muted, unmuted. There you go. Can you hear me, mystery guest?
Yeah, now I can hear you. All right.
All right. All right. We've got none other than Displayed Once. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, guys, this is the trust him when trust the source. Trust the source. He's got the wealth of knowledge in this guy's head and his just shelves and shelves of stuff going on, man. And anytime I'm stumped, let's refer to Rich. Let's have Rich pull us out of the fire. But yeah, it's
who needs Wikipedia in there when you've got a comic book collection?
Yeah, Richipedia, as I like to call it. But yeah, cheers to you, mate. I know it's a lot later for you than it is for me, but I'm drinking a vodka black cherry seltzer.
I've got vodka cranberry, and this is you could put a bottle of wine in this, so I just grabbed the biggest glass that I could find, so I won't have to keep running back and forth.
All right, well,
that's what I'm drinking.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to everyone in the chat. All right, so Rich, Thursday was huge. Marvel wise, Hasbro wise, yeah, and just collecting wise.
And I found a comic book quite fitting. Look, so it's Excalibur where Galactus shows up. So covering all the big guns from Thursday show.
Everything got it all covered, man. Yeah, man. It was a big day. It was a big day for reveals. And for the most part, nothing got spoiled. You know how normally an hour before something hits Twitter or something like that, and kind of just it's almost a mood point, right?
Even Dan, who didn't spoil his reveal, like he was just like, "Wow, he's got Captain Britain."
Yeah, no, oh my gosh! So we were actually on our way to the Super 7 store, and I'm scrolling through Instagram. I'm like, "Oh, he got it!" But my wife's driving. She's like, "What's going on?" yeah, he got it when he got the exclusive. That man, that is so dope because we're all such a tight knit community that when he gets something like that, it feels like we all get something like that. Like when Tigray got announced.
Yeah.
When Tigray got announced, I was like that's Rich. That one was for Rich. Yeah, man, it really is though, man. It really is. When one of us gets it, it feels like we all get it. It's an awesome community that we're building over here. So
it's a good thing, I think, that the Marvel team are doing, like outreaching to like different YouTubers and different people like all the time. It's good to spread it around, and it's good to see different people get it. So yeah, really good.
Yeah, well, it kind of gives them a human face. They're not just a big corporation. They're kicking it down to Dan. They're Shartimus. Even some of the smaller channels get to. I mean, not that MCU is a smaller channel, but they're giving it to a bunch of different people. I think Toying Around even got the Canadian reveal, right? Yeah.
You got the Wolverine, the Wolverine pack.
Yep. Let me get caught up in chats. A lot of tiger emojis, a lot of drink emojis. They know you well. They know you well, Rich. But yeah, so if you guys didn't know, you were formerly articulated heroines. Is that right?
Yeah. My secret past life with 5 people watch me. Yeah.
you know what though? I mean, you had some of those. You had a ton of figures, and it was just nothing was ever a repeat on your page. Just like it is now. It's you've got a lot of figures, and they're awesome. They're awesome.
Yeah, I don't sell much. I buy things to sell, and then you just like end up keeping them all. But there you go. You can see everything a bit better that way. There you go.
Nice. So, do you have a private collecting room, or is this kind of just living room, man cave? How's the collection work?
So this is kind of like my bedroom come collection at the minute. It's like all in one room. But I've also I've recently moved, so I've moved from like mid Wales down to like South Wales. So I've had a storage unit for a while with because I've like got so many comic books you just can't keep them. So a lot of stuff that I've got is in storage in a minute. So I'm still like I'm not gonna be where I am now forever. So this is like temporary, and then hopefully in a couple of months' time I can get a better collection going.
Gotcha. Nice, man. Let me. I'm charging my phone now. Let me get out. I also wanted to pin if the Wolf Mother or one of our one of the oh there it is. Sorry, now I know how when Dan says he's doing housekeeping. Now I know what it is that he's doing. He's got a. I'm trying to pin the your Instagram or your it's in there. I just need to pin it myself. Hang on one second.
The Wolf Mother's too busy winning all the duck races,
Yeah,
isn't she?
yeah, right. All right, I think that took. I'm not sure. I hope it took. And then last Sunday she took first place. It was hilarious because I guess Robo was watching while he was doing his stream, and he's talking to the guest about something going on. All of a sudden, just Wolf Mother. So yeah, Wolf Mother's trending now. But yeah, I pinned it to the top of the chat, guys. If you don't know Rich, get to know Rich. Really good guy, and like I said, his very credible are his sources. So Galactus has, if you're just a casual fan of Galactus, you would probably, within reason, just only know the Silver Surfer, right?
Yeah, so I think he's like the best known of all Galactus's heralds, but Galactus has had many heralds over the years, and like we're getting them revealed now. So we've had like Frankie Ray Nova has been revealed, and now Morg is the next one coming up, who was like the bad 90s herald. Like in 90s comic books, everyone had to be like a bad guy or a bad girl, so that's what Morg was to that. But he's got a really cool design. I think like if you look on Instagram, I think May Shelf did the sculpting for it, and it's such a really nice sculpt, especially like even if you don't know the character, I think you can like admit that that's a really nice figure to get, and especially for an add-on as well.
Yeah. No, I saw the Sunny channel, his the foil customs on it, and then as soon as I saw that, I was like, what? Wait, they revealed something. Hang on, let me go check this out. And then man, it is a nice figure. Almost $30 deluxe if it were to be sold individually. So it's if you haven't backed Galactus yet, that's the Surfer and Morg that's probably about $50 worth right there, and you're gonna get that with that 400. So
Oh, that's what I think. It's like, I mean, if you think about it, like those, like we get in 3 figures. If we get Morg funded, we get in 3 6-inch figures. So you can kind of knock like $80 off that Galactus price. It lowers it down a little bit for you if you're a bit on the fence as well.
Yeah, no, that's definitely within reason of for selling. Let me do something really quick, Rich. We're gonna say goodbye, but not for long. I'm gonna try to get these images up now. I know I had we had the races going on with Phil a couple weeks ago, and I was able to have him on as well as show the races. So let me see if I can work it so that both of you guys can be on. Sorry, I'm not Dan Who. I'm not as savvy as Dan Who. He's good. He's good when it comes to that stuff. I'm not as good. Oh, if I'm dying here. Okay, that's how we did it. All right, cool. Put you in the corner here. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. There may or may not be a race later, guys. There may or may not be a race. Stick around and find out. No. All right. Watching me die live on YouTube. All right, let's see how we can work this thing where we can get everyone to play. I do apologize. All right, there's Rich. All right, Rich. What can you tell me about this fella here?
So this is Firelord. So he's probably I think after Silver Surfer, he's probably the best well known due to like he was in like the animated Fantastic Four, the animated Silver Surfer series as well.
Assistance.
Wait, tech support.
Yeah, tech support, Killer Mike. All right, so
Okay.
do you know how to make that work? So sorry guys, sorry everyone in the chat. Well,
So you see, you could do this, but now it's gonna be like stretched, or we could have it go like this, where
and then just stack me and him up. Can
Yeah.
you bring that down?
yeah, like that.
No.
And
Bring the Fire Lord one down.
then, like make him be the bottom.
Put Rich right here. Put me right there, and then make Fire Lord at the top. All right, we're.
This. It's...
I think Killer Mike needs super producer in his title now.
What's that?
I think
gotta see it on
Killer
the
Mike needs to be called super producer now, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
super producer Killer Mike. So,
All right, there we go.
no, but like, can we bring this up? Because I'd rather not look at trees from. All right,
Then we need to stretch.
and then we got to bring him back in. All right, there we go. We'll make this one work here. All right, appreciate it, Killer Mike. Appreciate it. All right, we're back, guys. We're back, better than ever, right? All right, so as you were saying, this was, you said Fire Lord.
Yeah, so this is Firelord. So like he's probably the most well-known after Silver Surfer of all of Galactus heralds. I think he was the one everyone wanted. But I mean, we may still have another reveal. And Danyon tweeted out earlier today that there's going to be something to tie in with Galactus in a regular release next year as well. So you never know. There's still a chance he could come up. But yeah, but he was one of the Nova Corps. So he was part of the crew, the same of A-Walker, another herald. He was part of his ship, and they were abducted by Galactus, and A-Walker disappeared, so he made it his mission to go and find A-Walker, and then when he found him, he realised that as the herald before him, he had like died in combat, but Galactus only tells him after he agrees to become his own new herald. So he first appears in an issue of Thor, issue Thor 225 in like 1974. So he serves Galactus for many years and is eventually released from his duties. And then he becomes involved in like lots of things. Like in the Phoenix Saga, he's involved at the start of that with like the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. He's like working for like Eric the Red, and he shows up like in Annihilation. He's just a really cool design character. So he's got that like staff, like American Gladiators, like for like duel or like that kind of thing.
Yeah, Gladiators.
So he's just a cool
Right.
cosmic looking character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, and I thought I remembered going back to the animated series, to X-Men the animated series. I thought I remembered someone similar to this with the Shi'ar Empire. You know,
So there's two characters in the like Shi'ar Guard that look a bit like him. So like Starbolt and Tempest, they've got like fire and like energy powers in the Shi'ar Guard. They very much look like it, because I used to get him confused a lot when I used to read comics as a kid, and especially because he shows up in the first issues of like the Phoenix Saga in the comic books. I just assumed he was like in the Shi'ar Guard, even though he is like a former herald of Galactus. I think that's the first time I like came across him in the comic books. But it's like he's just got a cool design, I think, with that like flaming head, the flaming staff.
Yeah, definitely.
And he'd be like a nice figure to do. It wouldn't be too hard. It's not like there's like you wouldn't need to sculpt much on this body. It's quite like painted on.
Yeah, you could get away with the Sunfire body mold, and then translucent flame. They've gotten really good with the translucent stuff, so I could see translucent not so much the entire head, but for sure the hair, the flame. And then no brainer, just a staff with almost a Q-tip, light up two Q-tips, and bam, there you go, right?
Give him a cotton bud. You could just Q-tips, yeah, Q-tips you call them, isn't it? Cotton buds.
Yeah.
Like...
What are the actual cotton swabs? I believe, or are the generic name? And then Jada Tyson says, I thought that was Firestorm.
He does look a lot like Firestorm, to be fair. Same colour scheme. I don't know which one came first off the top of my head. I know, like, Firelord was 1974, but I'm not sure when Firestorm debuted. But, like, DC and Marvel constantly copied each other, like, in the 70s and 80s, so probably one stole it off the other one, so there we go.
Definitely. All right, so that was the one, the first Herald. Now these aren't necessarily in order of Herald appearances, but this is just the order that we're going to be going in.
Best to worst, innit? That was the best one. That was downhill from you.
All right, let's see. Who do we have here?
Oh, so this is Stardust. So Stardust, she is one of the newer heralds. So she didn't show up until like 2005 in Better Ray Bill. It was the Better Ray Bill miniseries. Stormbreaker, I think, yeah, Stormbreaker, the saga of Better Ray Bill. It was that one. So unlike the other heralds, she not only finds worlds for Galactus, but anyone who tries to like escape those worlds, she'll kill them. She's like quite ruthless, even though she looks like quite nice, quite ethereal. She is quite like a avenging, like after vengeance, after killing everyone. She just wants to like serve Galactus. So she's like an energy being. So she's a base from a race of like beings of pure energy. She's been imbued by the power cosmic, which makes her immortal. And so if she's like destroyed or hurt, she can just like pull herself like back together, like the Terminator kind of thing.
Nice.
She did start off as a boy as well. Like in Stormbreaker, she was like a male, but then they like retconned it, and now she's like a female character. Okay. But because she's like an energy being, I don't think it really matters anyway. It's not like she's got any like anything that would define a gender anyway. So there we go.
Yeah. So okay, with this one, if it's not released or if it's not announced, I could also see this one being a almost a deluxe. Give it some kind of the Marvel flight stand, and that tail can be. I mean, bendy wire is a thing of the past, but you can make the tail solid.
Yeah,
like similar to like the Scorpion that we got with the Molten Man, and then give it that translucent on top of the tail. Same with the crest or the fin in the back. I can see this working in a $30 to $35 price point.
It's like the tail they did as well for the like the lizard Build-A-Figure, like that. And that was like articulated as well, so you could like move it about. And like body wise, like we know they've been doing these like clear sculpt translucent figures now. So you've got that like Age of Apocalypse Iceman, you've got Invisible Woman, and I think for this one, that like that body they used for Singularity in the A-Force box set, like that blue like Starfield translucent-y kind of thing, like that would work well. And she's got that big axe as well to like kill anyone who's trying to get away from Galactus.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let me just real quick. We might lose Rich for just a quick second. Let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing on this side. All right. We lost Rich entirely, but all right. So who's this, Rich?
So this is Airwalker. So tied to Firelord. This is like Airwalker was another one of the Nova Corps. So he was the captain of the ship that Firelord was on. So like he was killed by these aliens called Avoids, I think they were called. So, but Galactus like transferred the last of his sparks into like this android body, and then like made him into like his herald as well. So he was Galactus' favorite herald. So after he like died, he kept him in his like ship. He stores his conscience. So whenever he dies, he just puts it into like another android body, and he keeps going and going and going. So he's never had a figure. He's not perhaps the most known of all the heralds, because like he was like the in-between one. He was like the setup to get Firelord to get his powers, but he's got a really cool look. He's got like this like Roman centurion with like these phoenix flame wings as well. So I think it would look really cool as a figure.
Okay, whose body mold would you use if you were in charge of development? If it was you and Dwight were working hand in hand on this one, what body mold would you use?
Oh, maybe. Oh, that would be a hard one. Maybe that the Hercules, the new Hercules body that they're gonna use for that vintage wave one. Like you've got like the legs the same as that, but then you'd have to put like an armor piece over the top. So I'm not sure. Maybe the Nova, because that Nova you've got the sculpted like arms, on that one, and he's not really bulky because obviously he like flies and stuff like that. So that might be a good body as well.
Okay. And then
a new pinless body. Do a new one. Make another one. Come on.
Shout out to Brandon Hero Collections. Good buddy, and a hater of anything pinned. Anything elbow, knees, joints, no pins. No pin technology is the way to go. And to a certain extent, I'm loving those. I had a really bad experience with the Magneto. The Magneto that came with the Charles Xavier 2-pack. To where the bicep swiveled, but
Yeah.
it snapped off from the shoulder to the bicep. It snapped, and I was even though the pinless was at the elbow, I blamed the pinless. I was like, oh, new arm, something went wrong to where I was.
It's funny you say that because like today I got the Quicksilver, the Infinity Saga Quicksilver, and like my bicep there, it feels like if I'm gonna like move this too much, it feels like it's gonna snap off. So I'm a bit like wary of moving it. It just seems like when I was like bending the elbow, you can see there's like a gap right there. Like it feels like it's gonna come loose at any point. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is because I don't want to buy another one.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's just distribution, but I've yet to see that one. That's probably that one, and the Happy Hogan 2-pack is probably the only two that I haven't seen in the wild yet. So
It's this wave over here in the UK has been like really weird with distribution because like I think the first one that showed up, like we had the Iron Man came on import, we had that really early. I think we had it like before, like even like you guys, before like Japan, before Singapore, before the places usually get them. So it was nice to get that first, and then we got that Captain Marvel Pepper Potts pack really early as well, because even though it was an Amazon exclusive, all the stores over here seem to have it in, and Amazon still haven't had that figure show up, and now like these ones are like leaking out bit by bit, and I think we've had that Captain America. I think that's an exclusive for you guys, yeah.
Yeah, Walmart exclusive. So good luck to happy hunting. I should say.
Well, that's a Smith's Toys and Pulse shared exclusive over here. But Smith had it in really early. They haven't had any of the... It's like a big toy superstore type of thing, like a Toys R Us kind of thing. We haven't had any other of the Infinity Saga show up at normal retail. And then that one is like available everywhere for some reason. So there just seems to be like no rhyme or reason to these showing up at the minute.
Yeah, I mean it's similar over here on this side of the globe or the disc, however you guys look at it, flat, round, whatever. Yeah, no, it's okay. So sometimes it balances out. We get things a lot earlier than you guys. You guys have been getting some stuff of late, like with the Walgreens exclusive for us, the Nova and Qzar. Is it Qzar or Quasar? Quasar, right?
Quasar, yeah, Quasar.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, so burnt plastic in the building. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, so it balances out. It balances out. You guys get stuff, we get stuff, and really is going back to what we said earlier. It's like when you get something, it's like we all get something. That's kind of the way I feel. We're almost sharing the figures. We're sharing the enjoyment, the excitement.
I am to that a bit, but if anywhere in the world gets Tigra before us, I'll be like that. I'll be taking a flight out. Let's hope COVID lets me fly by then.
Yeah, right. No, I'll definitely throw you a shout out in the review if I get it first.
Just rub my face in it like, hey, I've got it.
Man. No, really that was great, Rich. When they announced it, you were the first person. You were the first person I thought of as soon as I saw that. It's like, yes, they do listen to us. They do.
It was really unexpected as well, because that hadn't leaked anyway that they were going to announce the Tigra, and it was so funny. Like I think I put like a picture. It was like the day of the Friends reunion, and I had done like Dan and Brandon with like Frogman, and then I put Tigra on there just because like I like Tigra, and then they would announce it. I think everyone thought that I knew the Tigra was coming, and I didn't. I was like genuinely surprised as like everyone else.
Yeah.
So that was fate, luck.
Yeah, no, it was T Gray.
T Gray.
For anyone missing in on the inside joke, Dan Who's got Friday his computer, and when someone types in Tigra, it comes out T Gray. So, yeah, pretty funny. 13 people in the chat. There may or may not be something given away later today. I don't know. I don't know. You might want to tell your people to come back in here. We'll see. All right, moving on from this guy. Okay, so Jamie, I think, said maybe Colossus, the Colossus body mold would work on this.
Yeah, it could.
Is he that big of a guy, or is he kind of mid range?
I don't think like in that picture he does look quite buff, but I don't think he's that as big as Colossus. He's not as big and beefy. I think because he's got that armor, it makes him look a bit broader than he is. So I think he would like a Nova body, maybe a bit more suitable.
Possibly like the Venom body mold or the Thunderbird.
Yeah, Thunderbird. Like Warpath is a little bit bigger, isn't he? I think. Yeah, that Thunderbird is like quite skinny, and he's the one with Storm.
Yeah.
I think they should have made him bigger. He should
Yeah.
have been like a bigger figure.
All right. Well, he's the powered down version, as I like to call of
Yeah.
Warpack. Burnt Plastic wants to know what we're drinking, so I am on a black cherry seltzer, black cherry and vodka seltzer.
I've got vodka, cranberry, and well, soda. You guys call it club soda, doesn't it? Or just like fizzy water.
Seltzer.
Club
Yeah,
soda.
seltzer. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
And then Blue says, "Give it away, give it away." Now that's a song, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Funny enough, I don't know if you remember, Rich, but when we first started the stream, I was kind of desperate for viewership. I would eat chili peppers on stream, so you know.
I remember you eating chilies.
Yeah, the good old days. The good old days. I was sitting on the can for about an hour afterwards. No one has to know that part. But yeah, cheers to you guys in YouTube land, wherever you guys find yourself. Let me see if I can hit the right button on this. We getting ahead of ourselves? Yeah, that's our next guy. That's our next guy to talk about. Oh, we lost Rich. Sorry, hang on. All right, he's back.
Wait, we've got Terrax. So Terrax the Tamer, he first showed up in 1979 in Fantastic Four 211. So he's got control over Stone, and then that was improved by the Power Cosmic. So as you can see, he's got a big axe, which was again given cosmic power. So he's got a cosmic axe. Axe?
Yeah.
He hasn't got a cosmic ass. That's a different character.
Yeah, him and J-Lo might have something in common, I think, you know?
Yeah, she's the next herald coming next year. So he was the most successful of all Galactus's heralds. He found the most worlds to conquer than anyone else because he didn't care. He didn't care about who Galactus's worlds were destroying. He just took him to and let him do that. But he didn't listen to Galactus. He wanted to do his own thing. He wanted to conquer his own planet and get his own things. So eventually, Galactus stripped him of his powers for just not listening to him. So he did stay around for like a long time as like a villain to the Fantastic Four and various cosmic characters. And then he was killed by the Phoenix Force of all things in Marvel Point 1. But then he was like brought back to life in Drax issue 1 a couple of years ago. And they never explained why, but he's back now. So obviously he had that Build-A-Figure in like one of the early Hasbro waves, I think in 2012. And that's the figure that a lot of people love. And I think he's quite a big guy, a big character. So I don't think that we're going to get him as a pack-in. I mean, if we got him as a pack-in, if he was like tier 4, that would be an amazing figure to get. But I think maybe this one, he might be, as what Daniel said about that extra figure next year, maybe a deluxe Terrax to come out the same time as when like Galactus is shipping. And I think people will pick that up again. He's appeared in the animated TV shows as well, like Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, and Avengers as well. He showed up in them all. So he's got quite a bit of a presence in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, no, I don't know him too well, but just the image, I know that guy. And then there's similarities, like you said, how DC and Marvel would copy each other now. Darkseid has a son, and he's very this Terrax looks very similar to the son of Darkseid. So I get them confused a little bit as to who's who. But yeah, I would definitely want this guy, and this has got deluxe written all over it.
Yeah, look, I would be a really good deluxe figure. And yeah, it does like DC and the New Gods and the cosmic characters of like Marvel. They do tend to like have this like crossover where they all get like mixed up and muddled up. But he's still a really nice looking figure, and I think he's one a lot of people want an update on. Like that Build-A-Figure goes for quite a pretty penny now if you've got it as well. So it would be nice to get it at an affordable price as well.
Yeah, and I mean we're seeing the with the creation of the Super Deluxe. A lot more things are going to be possible that weren't possible before. At not even we're not even capped at 30 to 35 anymore. You know, with you're spending a little more now, about 50, but MODOK was a hell of a figure that we probably would have never gotten if it weren't for this Super Deluxe packaging.
Yeah, he was a really nice figure, and then you've got that like Hydra Stomper come in, and then you've got even like the skills, and you've got like Suta just shipping as well. So it's like it's nice that they're doing like all these different things. They're not afraid. They're not just sticking to that $20, $25 price range now. It's like we're getting different things for different characters, which suits those characters. Even like the huge characters like Sentinel and Galactus now, we can get them in like a HasLab. So
Yeah.
there's lots of options. Like for it's like I think it's a great time if you're a fan of Marvel, if you like your Legends. Like there's so many options, and they're doing such a good job. They're not just like phoned it in. I know we're getting a lot of reuses on some figures, but we still getting these like brand new sculpts. Like I think like all the ways they've announced this year had something brand new. Whether that's like Shriek, whether that's like the Nova in this is that all new female body sculpt as well. It's just like cool to like see that coming along.
Yeah, well, with the Nova, I see traces of like say not Black Widow, but the Spider Woman. I see traces of maybe the Phoenix or Dark Phoenix body mold. I do like the gold tint that's on it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, the flame effects. Obviously, that's all brand new, all brand new molds, and it's just people might want to complain that oh well it's they're money hungry, they're this and that. You don't like it, don't buy it. It's, don't complain. It sounds like poor people talk to me. So you got to pick and choose. You got
It's hard, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, they are a corporation and they are out to make money. I mean, they're not going to give us away something. So there's a line, and I mean, like if you like, you've got to have the line in your head as well. It's like we don't buy everything. I know it seems like we have lots, but there's so much that I don't buy or that I miss as well. So it's like you've got to have your budget, and if you can afford it, get it. Don't go above your means. I mean, there's no point. Just get the stuff that you love and that you can afford. I mean, you can always go and watch like YouTube videos, look at other people's collections. It's like they look good. You don't have to own everything. Just buy what brings you some joy. That's what I think.
definitely. I mean, when I started the channel and doing reviews, I looked at it like as a means of me myself doing a consumer report for other people.
Yeah.
Watch me unbox it, watch me review it, get my opinion, and if you want it, maybe you were on the fence, now you're this way, or I didn't like it. I'm not gonna get it. That's kind of the intent that I had in making the channel, and I'm sure a lot of people had similar thoughts on it. Love all the knowledge that Rich is dropping on us. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. And then, a wealth of knowledge. So, how long have you been collecting comics for?
Oh, God, I'd say about like 30-ish years. I'd say. I know, like the first comic I ever read was the issue where Psylocke joins the X-Men from like in Uncanny X-Men back when she's like British
Ninja?
Psylocke.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, before that, even it's like when she's in like that pink billowy, like really,
Gotcha.
like yeah, that costume.
Yeah.
But it was like in the UK, we didn't used to get like I've never lived near a comic book shop, so we used to get like reprints. So we'd be like. This was like early 90s, so there was like years and years behind this was. It was like a comic from like the 70s or something. And then I remember going to the comic shop, and like the first issue I ever bought in a comic shop was X-Men issue 2, the Jim Lee revamp from the 90s. So and it was just like, why is Psylocke now in Asia? Why is she a ninja? What's going on here? Why has everyone got these new costumes? But then it just like hooked me in, and then I found comic shops that I would like go to once a month, and then like I just started building my collection from there.
Nice.
You've read comic books as well. You used to read them as well, didn't you?
Yeah. No, definitely. For us, we were a little more fortunate, where liquor stores and even like our supermarkets, in the magazine section, you had your comics. But then, growing up in the '90s, it seemed like every other block had a comic book shop. There was, in one town there was maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
They kind of dried up over time. Just I go back to maybe '92 when they had the Jim Lee run of X-Men with X-Men issue 1, where they had four different covers. With Magneto holding, doing that. At that time, that was legit the golden age of comics, where anything you printed sold, doubles and triples, quadruples, and then it dried up.
So what comics did you read? What were your like favorite titles to read?
I was definitely Uncanny X-Men, and in particular the Jim Lee era. That's kind of when I jumped back in, or when I jumped in actually, and then I was
Yeah.
still in elementary school about there, and then little by little I'd see a few older comics. I'd pick up some of the other ones, like when you see when Havoc was still with the X-Men, or Storm in the like she was in the same costume that you saw when she's in the 2-pack Storm Thunderbird that we got last year. So like
Yeah, classic, yeah.
yeah, around there, and some of the brown suit Wolverine, the was that the reddish brown Wolverine.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely I was in the Jim Lee era, and then the What If comics were really good because it was just they were just one off episodes, one off issues. You didn't need a whole lot of backstory. There was nothing else going forward. It's just here's this one issue where where the Fantastic Four's powers got flipped. Johnny Storm is the thing. Ben Grimm is the Invisible Woman and things like that. So,
Yeah, they were good. They were good. It's nice the animated show as well has come along, and like whoever thought What If would be the first MCU animated show as well of all things.
yeah, and I mean they're in my mind they're killing it. Each episode is better than the previous one.
I haven't seen this week's episode yet, but the first two, yeah, really good. Love
Yeah,
them.
no spoilers in the chat for episode 3, but yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Let me read some chats really quick. Obi-Wan Chingones, love that name by the way, because it's Obi-Wan, and then Chingones is just it's if you speak Spanish you get it. With the deluxe figures, would you want previously released BAFs or a new scope altogether? I have Rhino in mind, so that's one that has been on everyone's mind for a while now. Getting a Rhino re-release, maybe on a retro card back, or one of these super deluxes. What are your thoughts? And we got Sleeping's in the building. What's going on, Sleeping?
I think Dan Who would kill me if I didn't say put on a retro card. So yeah, he's probably sacked me. So I think he'd want it on a retro card for sure. But they have done those big deluxe figures on the retro card, haven't they? Like Kingpin, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Kingpin's was huge, and then so was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Hulk, the Gray Hulk, where he's got the pipe and he's bending. Another huge card back. So I mean, it definitely can be done as far as say the Rhino, or if they wanted to re-release the Lizard. And I mean, we're getting the animated series Venom coming up here at probably PulseCon or HasCon. So,
yeah, HasCon at the end of October, because it's already like if you haven't got Hasbro Pulse, it's already started showing up, isn't it? In like Mexico, in like Japan, Singapore, they've already got it shipping out.
Yeah, okay, so I'm very against Pulse because I don't want to spend $50 just to get to a store and they're empty and I can't buy anything off the shelf. But
yeah,
that $50 is what I'm gonna spend at PulseCon anyways for shipping. So I mean, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to balance it out. Should I join the dark side? Should I not? It's $50 is $50. I can that shipping. Okay, so say I were to do this. Say I were to today get my membership for Pulse. Right, goes for a year, and then tomorrow I fund Galactus. Free shipping on Galactus. Come October, whatever we pick up, which I will be picking stuff up because it's going to be exclusive only to Pulse. You're not going to be able to go to your WalMarts or Targets, which that's usually my whole thing about not getting the Pulse is I hunt. I don't wait for the stuff to be delivered, but that stuff won't be in stores.
Well, yeah, that's the same over. Yeah, so like when Pulse first came out, it was like they had a couple of figures that weren't in stores yet. So I signed up. It was $20. It was an offer for like the first 30 days with us. So £20, that's about $20, about $15, I think. So it was quite cheap. So I paid for that because I worked out if I did 5 orders in a year, that would like pay for itself with like the postage and packaging. But I think so. I got a Transformers figure first of all. I got a Power Rangers figure. I got that She-Hulk figure, and then everything else other stores have got first. So I've just been cancelling my Pulse order and then buying it elsewhere. So I've got to make another 2 orders for it to be thing. But they've got this thing over here as well. Is if it's over, I think £25, it's free shipping anyway. So Pulse, there's no really advantage to it at the minute.
Yeah, that's also another thing is when I do buy with Pulse, I'm buying in bulk, so I meet that threshold for the free shipping. It's been years, I think, since I actually get something from Pulse, and it's just like a single figure thing. It's usually just give me the whole wave. But even then, it does annoy me that I'm seeing them at my WalMarts and my Targets, and Pulse says it's not going to arrive for me for another month. So that's when I hit that cancel button. But that's kind of the beauty of Pulse, is that you can cancel up until the day before it ships, and you're good. You don't waste anything but your time.
I suppose they've got like a balancing act, haven't they? Because if Pulse got everything first, then all the retailers would stop ordering so much of them. They'd be like, we need it first, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I suppose it must be hard for them to like balance it all out.
Yeah, and then and I could see Target's dilemma. Look at the Katie's. Did they know that it was going to flop, or did they buy so many thinking we're here to for the demand, the supply and demand? That's
I think it was just released to the Shang-Chi wave drop way. I think maybe that's why they've held it off announcing when the Eternals are going up for pre-order, because it's like Shang-Chi comes out next week, doesn't it, in the cinemas, I think, and it's like maybe after that, with the hype with that, then maybe people will be wanting to pick up those figures there. It was like the Black Widow figures after that film came out. Like, you couldn't find Taskmaster anyway, even though everyone was like, I hate Taskmaster in this film.
Yeah.
Because the film was out, people wanted that Marvel Legend Taskmaster. And like last Christmas, you could get that for like half price, and now it's like going for like $40 everywhere. So you can't win. It's like a hard juggling act to have, isn't it?
No, yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. And then you guys don't have them here, but I don't even have them here on the West Coast. But over on the East Coast, they have a franchise called Ollie's, and there were things going for like $10. Marvel Legends going for $10. I'm like, man, I almost want to fly over with an empty suitcase and just load up and then come right back. I'll do as many layovers as I have to. Stay in the city 3-4 hours. Go see what the toy hunt scene is there. Come back, jump on my flight. I don't know.
You could do a tour video on your channel, like 52 states. Go to everyone and like see what's there, buy a figure.
Yeah, no, that's definitely an option. It's definitely an option. Good thing you bring that up, Rich. We recently did a tour of San Francisco. Let me see if I can put that up on the chat. If you guys have not yet seen it,
I saw you in the Super 7 store, man. All those like figures they had, it was just like so many. They had like I was like watching when you were doing your video, and they had like stuff that haven't been like released over yet. So they had like the Xena Warrior Princess ones.
Yeah. They
had them like all on the stand. They had all the new Star Trek ones, and they had like all the Ultimates as well. Didn't they? You picked up those Conan ones. They look nice.
I did, and picked up a little something else. I don't know if this was the day that Dan Who dropped his reveal of Captain Britain. We were actually on our way to San Francisco again for the second go around. So yeah, I shot a little bit last night. I shot a little bit this morning, and I'll start editing, and hopefully by tomorrow morning that one will be up for review. But yeah, it's wave three of the Super 7 Ultimates TMNTs. That was actually my first
Did you pick
one.
up the 4 or
The 4? Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So it's Rocksteady, Metalhead, Michelangelo, and April O'Neil. And that's
Wolf Mother's favorite, April O'Neil. She got a T-shirt as well, did she?
She got the T-shirt for it. Yeah, and she said, when I was a kid and we played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I was always April. That's big. Everyone wants to be April. So
yeah.
Yeah. So that I just put in the chat the hunt for San Francisco. And then the Super 7 store is our most current toy hunt right now. And then I'm working on the edit for the TMNTs. Now these are really sweet. Let's go back to our initial. 1 second. All right, he's back. He's back.
Wait.
All right, love April says the Wolf Mother. So they come with so many layers of protection. I could see why you would want to rebox these back up after you're done looking at them, playing with them. So they come in a cardboard box, not unlike this one. It's just a brown cardboard box. When you pull them out, it's wrapped in plastic, and then and then you peel the plastic off, and then you've got this, and then it slides out just beautifully like that, and there's nothing in there, but this is Metalhead. And then yeah, you pull them out. And it was my first time getting Super 7 Ultimates, so I was really excited and just blown away by the packaging, by the presentation of this. So yeah,
it is really nice.
Yeah, and then oh my god, that fresh plastic smell, guys. The figures aren't even in here, and they still smell good. I wish I could bottle that. I could bottle that and just here, whenever you're down on your luck or feeling blue, just take a whiff of that, and that cheers you up.
I picked up, so the first Ultimates they did was like the Masters of the Universe one. So I picked up Tila, and that was like a blister card packaging, so you had to like pull it off to get it. So it's nice that they've improved it now that you can like rebox and keep everything minty fresh after you've like played with them or displayed them. You can put them back in. So yeah, I've got April on order. I've got Chitara on order. I've got Donatello on order from Turtles, and I've got one other Ultimate I've ordered, but none of mine have shipped yet, so I'm waiting for all of them. I've got the Tila from those Masters of the Universe ones, those old ones, but yeah, hopefully I'll get some Ultimates and I can like compare them to the Yellow Ranger, that's the other one I've got, the Yellow Power Ranger, yeah, and you got Trini and Aisha, and I was like, should I get two? And it's like, no, they're too expensive for that. Just get one.
Yeah, these are when you're shopping in store, they're actually I believe a little bit cheaper than even online.
Nice.
They were coming for 45 a piece. I think online they're 50, then shipping and whatnot. But yeah, Daniel is the guy running the shop. He's actually your countryman. Comes from Worthington. I want to say Worthington, England. Not
England,
yeah, not technically your countryman, but he's one of your UKsmen. Is that even a thing? I just made that up. A UKsman.
He could be a UKsman if he was. Yeah, that's a good term. We'll use that.
Yeah. And then Jamie said he's got the first wave of Disney Ultimates coming.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they've done some interesting choices with the Disney line. Like they've got those like Robin Hood figures, if you like that kind of thing. No Sword in the Stone ones yet. Maybe that'll be coming one day. Who knows?
Yeah, it's coming. So you said you ran out to GameStop and picked something up, right? And then I was like, wow, that was a pretty long run because you guys don't have GameStop in the UK, right?
Yeah. So I was looking for these cards everywhere, and they were like on eBay for like someone was selling like 6 for like $100. Was it you, Miguel? Were you selling 6 for like $100 on eBay?
6 for $100?
Yeah, man. Someone was saying like 2 for like $120 or like £120. So that's like even more than you. Yeah.
Hang on.
So like
hang on 1 second. Let me go primary screen and I'll show you what I paid for this one just an hour and a half ago.
$1. Mine. Where's mine? You should have picked them up for me. These cost me like $30 with shipping for these two.
Get out of town. Okay, so they're I went into the store and I asked. I was like, "Do you guys have Because I had seen them on Instagram and stuff, but I didn't really know anything about them. And I was like, "Do you guys have any Marvel Legends or Marvel cards?" And then the girl behind the desk, who Michelle, who I always interact with when I'm going in there filming and things, she was like, "Yeah, we were." So the way it worked is if you bought a $20 Marvel Legend figure, you got a pack of these for free.
Yeah.
So not a lot of people knew about them, I guess. So they had a bunch left over, and they were just selling them for $1 each. So.
Yeah, I think what happened from like reading Reddit and stuff was that the wave arrived like in GameStop before the cards, so a lot of people had already picked up like their figures and stuff like that, and then these showed up like a week or two later, so they like missed out on that offer type of thing. So I think a lot of people didn't realize that these cards were like a thing.
Oh, gotcha. All right, if you could put your packs up to the camera, and we'll take a screenshot and opening up blind packs with the wolf pack. There you go. All right, guys. Well, and then I'll take a screenshot of that, and we'll put that on we'll put that on the IG in just a sec. But yeah, man, that is crazy though. $30 for how many?
2 packs. That's all I got. 2 packs. That was like so. It's like $30. The cards were about, I think, about $15, but it was like the shipping on top of it. So that's what killed me.
Man, that's crazy. Well, thank you for sharing them on the stream. We appreciate it, and I'm sorry that that I paid five and change for these. Apologies, Rich. Next time,
I'd be PayPal you $10 now to buy me like 10 packs. I can sell them to like Dan Who for like $50 each.
Yeah, right. No, I'm sure Dan Who's he's laying in bed right now. I can assure you of that. But he's drooling just a little bit for these.
Well, it was like when I put these on my Instagram story earlier, that's all I had was like people in the UK like, where did you get them? How did you get them? Where can I get them? And it was like, okay, I should have got more.
Yeah, no, I'm getting in that gotta catch 'em all phase right now. The Wolf Mother says to go back to the poll. She's the official screenshotter. So I'm feeling like I got $1 million now.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Yep. Who makes them? Tops? No, it's actually Upper Deck.
Upper Deck.
Upper Deck. That's a brand here in the States. Used to sell baseball. Well, probably still does sell baseball cards. Fun fact about Upper Deck is, if you take an eraser off a pencil and on the Upper Decks, somehow the ink can be erased off, right? So we would, when we were kids, like if you got like a non-famous baseball player, you could put a little bubble so he's saying something to go with like whatever pose. I remember there was one a catcher. He's going like this, right? So I erased it. I'll take 2 Big Macs. Wolfpack card opening, says those toy junkies. Yeah, if you're ready, I'm ready, Rich.
Yeah. So there's base cards, a 3-in-1, and there's a base card foil as well. There's a foil card in these, so let's have a look.
All right.
I hope we don't get doublers now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, they got. So I've got Arcade.
Nice. To go with the figure. Nice.
So these are wave 2, and I think Ryan and Dan have said that it was because like the shipping order changed, so that it will be like a wave 1 come in later this year.
Okay. So we're getting them in reverse. Oh yeah, I see it in the back. All
So
right.
this is to go with the like villains wave. So we've got Arcade, who was in the villains wave. I got Thanos. There you go.
Nice.
Thanos is like he's like shiny. Can you see? He's like my shiny card, so he's a bit shiny.
Let me go full screen for Rich. Rich is.
Oh no, he's not. He's my normal cards. Hang on, my shiny card is Abomination. There we go. If I get the right one, there you go. See that hologram behind it?
Yep.
And then last one is I am scientist. So he doesn't. It doesn't look as good, the art on that one. I'd say that's the first one.
It's a little. That's my grandpa when he first gets out of bed.
But at least I've got 4 different ones, so that's good.
Yeah, no, but what they were explaining to me was like there was one card in here. I was like, $1 a card. That's kind of pricey, but yeah, it turns out it's not. So I've got. Let me go back to me. Primary.
You want to get them on global shipping, man, Miguel? You pay for your legends for the next year.
Yeah, really. I did not know they were going for that. I might the Wolfpack who scalps maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I got
Sunny's favorite, the Sunny channel.
Sunny's favorite. We're gonna make that guy pop. I got Gramps. What's up?
Nice.
Terax, who we just
talking about.
Yeah, definitely. And then my shiny card is Zenmu.
Oh, he looks nice.
Shiny. Right.
So the Toy Junkie's asking what the chase cards in the wave. So there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 cards. I think there's 15 cards in this wave, and every one has got alternate shiny card as well. So there's 15 regular cards and 15 chase cards.
Okay.
But these start at 16 and go to number 30. So it says wave 2,
Wave
so there must
gotcha.
be wave 1 to 15 as well.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are picking that up, but yeah, it says wave 2 is pretty blurry. Hang on. Yep. So, come on, you can do it. You can. There we go.
There you go.
All right, Lady Deathstrike.
So you've got a mix of like figures that we've had in the bad guys wave, and like some that we had, like Terax. We haven't had him in the bad guys wave.
Yeah.
So is that a hint that he's coming next year?
It might be. It might be. It might be. They they need time to prep this stuff and things like that. So yeah, that could very well be a hint of things to come. All right, moving on to pack 2.
My last pack.
Sorry. I'm gonna find a way to get these to you, man. It's a travesty that they're going for that high in the UK. Hey, I've got.
You could just ship them in an envelope. I mean,
Yeah.
they were in the Massivus box.
Yeah,
When
really,
shipped them.
really. Yeah, I mean, at $1 a piece. That's...
Oh, but I got 2 of the same one in the same pack.
Oh man! So you got the exact same pack doubles?
Yeah, so I've got 2. It's Mephisto though, so it was Mephisto all along. But one is a shiny Mephisto. There you go.
Oh,
so I've got a
nice.
normal Mephisto.
Okay, all right.
And a shiny
At least
Mephisto.
that.
There you go.
So I've got Zenmu.
You got Zemnu.
Looks like not Taskmaster, but Baron Zemo. Non fist pumping Zemo. We got. Is that Blackheart?
Blackheart? Yeah. I know him most from like the Marvel vs. Capcom games. He was like one of those weird characters that they chucked in it.
Yep. We got the hood, so yeah, 4.
Another hood. Oh, it's a shiny one though.
It's a shiny hood.
Hood.
It's a shiny hood. Shiny hood. All right. Well, you know what, Rich? I'm gonna make it happen so that we can get you at least one pack out there. Something, man. That's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that they're $1 here and 30 over there. That's nice. Two shinies.
So I got Zemnu and Blackheart as well. So I haven't done that bad. I've only got Mephisto twice, but one is a shiny, so technically not.
I'm gonna slice this open and then I'll repackage it somehow. I'll work my magic so that you'll get the feel of getting them brand new. All right, so we've got Dormammu in the standard card.
Nice.
Red Hood or Red Skull, sorry. Let me bring this all the way down. Where is not friendly to this? Who's that? Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
And then we've got a shiny Dormammu.
Nice.
Alright, I guess we'll save that.
You might get a full set of all these now.
Yeah. 16 people in the chat, guys. Stick around. We might have something to give away. I don't know. Comment below if you guys would rather want one of these. UK guys. You guys want one of these instead of a gift card. Alright, let me see. Pack 3. See, now it's a little bit misleading because on the packaging you see Jean Grey and Captain America, so it tells me that that there's some good guys in there. Maybe Wave 1 is. I don't know. We'll see.
So I think they said that the retro Fantastic Four wave that'll have one set, so that's like Doctor Doom.
Okay.
So maybe Age of Apocalypse will get one for Jean, and then maybe What If for Captain America because you got that zombie cap. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. So
Oh, you got the one I wanted, Wolfpack. You got Lady Deathstrike.
Lady Deathstrike. Oh man, I can see the backside of this right now too. So Lady Deathstrike. You got, who is that? The leader. Wow, the leader. See that they're seeing these cards now. Now they're putting ideas in my head that a leader figure is coming. Well, we did get the leader, but it wasn't the best figure.
Yeah, in that Gamerverse wave, wasn't it, with like Miss Marvel and stuff.
Yep. Repeat of Terax.
Tracks.
And then we got a shiny Deathstrike.
Shiny Lady Deathstrike as well.
Shiny Lady Deathstrike.
Oh man.
All right, so far in my shinies, we got the Hood, Zenmu, Lady Deathstrike, and Dormammu. That's pretty much almost the entire bad guys wave. All right,
Nice.
Are we ready for pack 5? Pack 5, or should we do this as a giveaway? What do you think, Rich? Giveaway or gift card giveaway? What do you think, Rich?
Ooh, it depends. What did the chat want? What did the chat thinking?
14 people.
I'd rather pack of cards if it was me.
Yeah,
but...
definitely, right? You can buy a smelly old gift card anywhere, man. And it was in my pocket, so I know that it was smelly. Yeah, all right, studio light. There we go. We're not in the dark anymore. Kind of weird stuff is that. All right, let me see. Let me pin the thing real quick. I don't know. The chat's not really moving. Are you frozen, chat? Let us know. We can talk a little. What if we're just in between? If we're waiting on the chat to be active, but that's the that is our previous hunt. Go to that video and type Rich M. Hashtag Rich M.
There you go.
Hashtag Rich M, and Rich, feel free to do it yourself. But yeah, go to the go to this video right here and use that hashtag Rich M. And for the duration of Rich M being here, we'll keep it open, and then we'll close it off, and we'll do a duck race for whoever was in it. We've actually got wolf races going.
If I go and type Rich M quick and then leave the stream, does that automatically win now?
Yeah, right?
So
yeah. Whichever is easiest for you. Yeah, you know what? The only thing with that is, for the UK guys, how long will this take to get there, you know? That's...
This didn't take that long, to be fair. It was like, I ordered it, I think, last Monday, and it showed up yesterday. So it was about 2 weeks. It's
Okay.
not too bad.
All right. Well,
But
yeah.
he sent it in like a massive box. Like, I thought I was like getting a figure or something, and it was just these 2 packs of cards. You could have just put it in a little envelope and charged me less, man.
Probably cost $2-3 or something. Yeah.
Probably cost him more than the cards, because he probably had them for free.
I mean, if you're turning a profit like that, man, where it's, you said $30 for 2 of them, that's God. At
yeah, but it was. So it was. I had a bit to drink, and I was on the eBay late at night, so I was like, "Oh, I'll get them."
Yeah, drinking an eBay, it does it every time, right? Yeah. So you said you haven't seen the previous what if. Let me see if we can go back to that browser share we had going on. There's our buddy Rich. Let me go back to that. All right. There's our friend Terax. Oh, there's one more guy we wanted to talk about. Let's see.
Oh, we've got Thor, the newest of all heralds.
All right, let me see.
So Thor.
Go ahead.
Right, got it. Sorry. So Thor became the latest herald in the newest Thor series from Donny Cates that just like debuted. But I think like to the wider audience, this is his look that he had in Fortnite. So a lot of like younger children, like younger kids to it, they probably know this look from that. So like I think in one of the seasons, this was like the big boss of Fortnite. So it was like it took place in between panels of the Thor comic book that like all the Marvel characters ended up in the Fortnite game, and this was like the costume and the powers that Thor had. So he became the one of the heralds just for like one arc. It was just for the first arc. Like he's not in it anymore. So like Galactus like crash lands on Asgard. He's like been really injured, and he's like seeking asylum because like this big bad thing is coming called the Black Winter. But then Galactus reveals that he had a vision that Thor was responsible for his death. So he recruits Galactus to come and be like his new herald. And then Thor finds out that it was all a ruse, and the Black Winter actually considers Galactus his own herald. And he was using Galactus to like bring him into Marvel Universe. So Thor destroys him, stops being the herald at the end of it, but he still keeps this costume, but goes back to his like old helmet. So it's a cool, different look, but still classic for Thor. But he's got like those Thunder God powers, and it was just like a nice thing. I don't think that this will be an add-on, because I think because of the Fortnite game, I think this will show up in like a regular release next year. Like maybe we've got Thor, Love and Thunder wave coming up. If they put like comic book figures in that, we could get this look in there. And or maybe even like that G.I. Joe figure, you know, like the Snake Eyes now that Hasbro have got that Fortnite license.
Yeah, the part
they could do like Fortnite X Marvel, and put this Thor figure in it. That would probably sell a lot as well.
Yeah, well, that's what Jamie in the chat was saying that too, that he thinks it's going to come as a wave. Now if they do that, then I remember Wolverine being included in that Fortnite skin pack, right? And
yeah.
I want to say Mystique was in there too, possibly Lady Deathstrike. I might be wrong about her.
I think Storm was in there, and Doctor Doom, and Iron Man, and then like the thing with Fortnite is like they've released figures. I think a couple of weeks ago it was like Gamora was debuting in the game, so even though that Marvel event has ended, there's still Marvel characters being added like all the time to the game. So yeah, it brings you to a different audience, doesn't it? It's like probably a lot of these kids are not as like up on the Marvel universe, but they see them in the game, and then they go and like watch the TV shows, watch the films, go and find the comic books or the game. So it brings like a new audience in. So it's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. Anytime. I mean, that's definitely what they're doing with the with Snake Eyes as the exclusive. The price for me is a little high, and that would be like maybe our 5th Snake Eyes if you're including the movie ones. But
yeah,
but it's merging two franchises that sell really well, similar to the way you're getting the Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers merged together. It's it's two franchises that you love together. So why wouldn't you want them? So I definitely see their train of thought, at least, and I really like this way. Sorry, I really like this suit. I would get this, the long hair, the what's that? My wife used to have it before, the chi, where you kind of it's like a hair press, but it leaves it feathery and just nice and stuff. Yeah.
You're asking me for hair advice. Come on, man.
For all I know, you like to touch up the beard. Who knows?
Yeah, just like give it a bit of a trim and a bit of a polish on the head. That's about it.
Right. Real quick, let's get a Galactus watch. Let's see where we're at. Let me hit the refresh. Hang on, we're gonna have Rich disappear for just a little bit. I'm all thumbs, guys. Where is that refresh button? Galactus watch. We are on 19,470. I think we're at. It's gained about 100 since the since
we've been talking about him, guy. That's why.
Yeah, definitely.
Send us money, Hasbro, or cards. I'll take either.
I'll send you my QR code. You can just Zelle me, or not Zelle, but yeah. Definitely. Well, Rich, what else do you love? We know you love the. We know you love the comics in droves. We know you love the. We know you love a good female figure. Not that you don't collect the males either, but what's another passion? Something that drives Rich.
So, but like when I was like in university, what I was like really big into is what you've got on your t-shirt there. So Street Fighter. I used to play like a lot of fighting games. Like I've got on the shelves up there. I've got my like Capcom ladies, all the different ones. I used to play like Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, Tekken, Dead or Alive. Like I would just play them for hours. That was like in university. That's what I would do in the night. So it's like I did like a law degree in university, so I'd be doing that in the day, and then I'd be like play like video games like all night then. So
yeah, you gotta let off steam somehow, right?
Well, it's like so like a GameStop you've got over there. We've got a store called Game, and they used to do like these tournaments. So they did one for, I think it was Soul Calibur, either 3 or 4. I think it was 4. But it was like did it in the Aberystwyth store, and I won the tournament there, so I got to go to like Birmingham to like this like national competition. So it was like the first round, like I went along thinking like how great I was, and there was like this this girl must have been like 12 or 13, and she knocked me out in the first round, and I was like so just embarrassed,
Yeah.
like never again, now can't do it.
Yeah, I think I remember with Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, they dropped roughly around the same time, so you could
Yeah.
you go to bowling alleys or we had 7-Elevens, little mini convenience stores. At the time, they still had the arcades in there, and yeah, you did this thing where you put a quarter down on the here the joystick.
Yeah.
Right? You put the quarter down. That's reserving your spot. And yeah, I'm kicking the crap out of. I'm like in elementary school, and there's these high school football players, and I'm kicking the crap out of them, and just it's like, well, hopefully this doesn't get me beat up. But yeah,
I remember there was World Heroes too. It was like all these like people from like over history fighting, and it was it's crap now, but like at the time I was like really good at it. And I remember like this like big kid was like just getting so annoyed that I like kept beating him, because like if you won you stayed on, you didn't have to put no more money in.
Yeah.
And so I think he was like really gutted that like I was like this little kid like beating him all the time.
yeah, no, good times. There was one. I'm trying to think of the name. Was it World of Monsters, where it was like King Kong fighting Godzilla, or even like a robot Godzilla fighting different things, and you like walked around the city. You busted through like the Golden Gate and those buildings and things like that. I can't remember the name of the game exactly, but I remember that was a fun one too.
Was it Rampage? Was it that? I think it was called Rampage.
It was probably after Rampage. So Rampage, they jumped on the buildings, and they would punch the buildings to try to.
Yeah.
This one, they actually fought head up. They fought against each other, and it was kind of almost a spoof of like the 70s or the 50s monster movies. With everything's miniaturized. Yeah. But yeah, definitely Street Fighter was a. It wasn't you were either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, but they were two very different type games. Yeah, they're fighting games, but they were both very different. And luckily for me, I knew how to do that. Go ahead.
The round circle.
Yeah, yes.
The round circle, the circle quarter kick and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the thing I like about Street Fighter is even now it's like if you remember the moves, they don't tend to change much. So like once you had like Kami's like hooligan kick down, you could do it like hooligan combination. You could do it like again and again. Like I could do it now. Yeah. It's just like that.
Yeah, I remember doing Blanca. My forearms would be sore afterwards. But all you had to do was just.
And it goes.
Yeah, same thing with the Honda with the hand and Chung Li. Yeah, definitely. Oh man! All right, 15 people in the chat, guys. Don't forget, head over to the latest Toy Hunt video and drop the hashtag RichM, and then we will do a giveaway for either. One of these cards.
Which card do you want? The card or the gift card? You like Gambit, but there with all your cards,
yeah,
man.
Right? I was sitting here just shink. Oh man, I'd probably make you guys mad, all the UK guys mad right now if I would just start shuffling them at the screen. Like, do you know how much that is worth over here?
Jay the Grind's in the chat saying Street Fighter is the best, and then Tekken, in my opinion. Like I could never get Tekken because he would have all those combos you'd have to memorize, and it was like, oh, that's too much.
Yeah, so Tekken kind of, I wouldn't say changed the game up, but it was definitely something different to where it was instead of just fighting this way, it gave us the whole 360, and you can almost move around a little more. You could. You could run from a person if you wanted to. You sit there chasing after your opponent, and it was definitely different. It was definitely different. I think I remember. You might not remember this one, but even Shaquille O'Neal had his own fighting game. It was called Shaq Fu.
I remember Shaq Fu. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
It was like everything, like in like the late 90s, like everything had a fighting game. Like there was like a Turtles fighting game. I remember that as well. Yeah. That was like really cool. Mm-hmm. And then there was like, remember Bloody Roar, where they would like change into like animals. There was like a Way Bunny and a
Yeah.
tiger and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Power Rangers had their own fighting game. I mean, it was only a matter of time before Power Rangers had a flat out fighting game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Marvel versus Capcom, and all
Marvel
the X
versus
Men games as
Capcom, yeah,
well.
definitely,
Classics, man.
definitely, yeah, yeah, yeah. I still now like we have the mini golf courses, and then that's probably one of the only places now that you can find arcades is when you go to a mini golf course, you know, with the race cars and things like that. But yeah, and I go now, and those are some of the only, well, not now, you know, pandemic and all, but
Yeah.
pre pandemic, that was the place to go to play all these retro arcade games, and yeah, Street Fighter you had to play. They bundled them to where you could play any of the like Mortal Kombat 1 through 5s, and then you know there's been so many Street Fighters over time. Same with Tekken. I was always a big fan of the shooters, like the gun ones that you have to cock the gun to reload your shot and things like that. Like some of those hunting ones are pretty fun.
Like Time Crisis and like
Yes.
House of the Dead, they were like
Yeah.
the Sega ones. They were good.
Where you
they
had
were,
the pedal. You had to step on the pedal to like
Yeah.
you'd move off screen.
you attack with it, yeah.
And Arturo says
They were always more expensive though. It was like you could get more money if you played Street Fighter than you could for that. Like so, you could do like 5 games of Street Fighter or 2 games of Time Crisis.
Yeah,
So it'd be like,
yeah.
oh, stick on Street Fighter.
All right. Well, that someone has to pay for that gun because yeah, you pull the trigger and the gun would actually cock back. So that was a cool feature. That was a cool feature. And then Jamie says he loves Tekken. Arturo Diaz, Tekken 2 on PS2 was the best. Dragon Ball Z had one too. And then remember Fashion Island? Was that the volleyball game? I want to say I remember that one where it's kind of like anime girls playing volleyball. If
There was a Dead or Alive. No, the fighting game Dead or Alive. They did like an island game as
Okay,
well, didn't
yeah.
they? Where it was just the girls in bikinis
Yeah.
like playing like volleyball and doing like photos and stuff. It was just like what?
yeah, they do a pose and something. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Are you a console guy? Do you have a PlayStation or an Xbox?
So yeah, I've got a PS4. I don't use it hardly at all. It's like I think Miles Morales, the Spider-Man game, was the last game I like played all the way through. But like I pick it up every now and again, and there's like games that I've played. Like I used to play Overwatch quite a bit, but I got a bit too addicted to that, so I stopped playing that.
Let me see. Let me do a quick check of the stuff. Overwatch. Explain that one to me.
So Overwatch is like a team shooter. So you're in like teams of 6, and then you've got to like either like capture the point or you've got to like move a payload about. So you get like shooters, you get tanks, you get support officer, like support characters as well, like heal people, and then you've got to like work as a team against like another team of 6.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so almost similar to like a Call of Duty or something like that, right?
Yeah, similar, but it's so it's not. It's like more superheroes. It's more like, you know, they've all got like powers and stuff like that. It wasn't like, it's not like as bloody or like real weapons. It's like the healer's got like angel wings and a halo, and she flies like when she uses like her special powers. So it's a bit more like tied into like superheroes. What I like that kind of thing. So.
All right, nice. All right, so as of right now, there's 4 people entered in the competition, 11 people in the chat. If you were doing something off to the side, Dan Who, if you fell asleep watching the stream, go over to the San Francisco Toy Hunt and comment Rich M. Get in.
He's probably chasing his dog, man. He's probably got that Captain Britain figure, like not giving it back.
God, please. But yeah, we'll give away either winner's choice. It'll be either these cards that are valued at roughly about $15 a piece. Is that pretty accurate, Rich?
In UK prices, yeah. In US prices, it's probably $1.
$1.
So it depends where you are in the world. Because if you're not in America, those cards are probably a better deal.
Yeah, there you go. And we can do Target, we could do Starbucks, whatever the winner wants. Head over to scroll up. I'll put it in one more time. Let me see. Hang on 1 second. Doing some housekeeping as my buddy Dan says.
you want me to have a look at the chat while you're doing that?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we've
sure.
got Obi-Wan Shingones, is that how you say it? Obi-Wan Shingones?
Chingones, like
Chingones.
yeah,
Ching.
chingones.
There you go.
Yeah, like me and you, me and you would be considered chingones.
Oh, you go. Okay.
That's badass is what it boils down to, what it translates to.
So he remembers playing Ghouls and Ghosts in the arcade. So I remember that with like Arthur, the little knight, and he would like run along and like shoot, like with his sword and stuff like that. And Jay the Grind says he means San Mateo when he said about, what was he saying about? About Fashion Island in the arcade.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
San Mateo.
Yeah, San Mateo's not too far from me. That's yeah, maybe about 40 minutes if traffic's good.
So Jamie's saying, did you ever play the Olympics on Sega? No, I don't remember that.
You know, I remember playing the yeah, with like Sonic the Hedgehog. I think had like an Olympics game where you would run and stuff like that.
I remember that was that with Mario?
I think so. Yeah.
That.
Eventually they merged. They merged. Cloud Fox was in the
Right.
building. Solo Hunter. Guys, head over to. I just pinned that. I just put the link to the San Francisco Toy Hunt. Head over there and comment #RichM, and we'll be doing a giveaway in just a little bit. We'll be doing a
win
race.
some of these cards. Come on.
Pick a card. Pick a card. Any card. Yeah, this is really cool, Rich. I'm glad. Well, you didn't tell me about it. I'm glad you talked about it, and then I was like, oh well, let me do what he's doing. I remember when the Wii first came out, right? We're like, oh, everyone said that. They were like, oh yeah, it's a good way to get fit. You know, kids aren't going to be sitting around anymore. They're going to be active. And, oh man, no one ever. You know, you found a way to cheat. Instead of standing up, you're playing baseball like this. I mean, like you get more exercise doing TikTok than you know.
You get tired though. It's like that Zelda game when you're like running about and doing. You'd be like, oh, I can't be bothered with this anymore. I just use a normal controller. This is like too much, man.
Yeah, right. I like that rich guy. Says Hero Collections. Whoever he might be. Shout out to Hero Collections.
Shout out to the King of Pins.
No pins. Obi-Wan Chingones. Yeah, go up to where I just put the link to the San Francisco Toy Hunt, and then comment #RichM. There's already a few people in there with that comment, so just kind of do what they're doing, and then we will get a wolf race going. The winner of the race wins either one of these or one of these. Up to you. Winner's choice. Winner's choice. I'd like to see Rich on here again. He seems to be a really cool guy, says Solo Hunter. Yeah, he is.
You could go in the archives. There's another one with me, Phil, Brandon, and Dan, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. I believe it's the British Invasion is what we called that one. But yeah, that one was a fun time. I didn't know that I had to pay for Zoom to have multiple people. So after about 45 minutes, it would kick everyone off. That was so embarrassing. I was just like, oh, derp. Killer Mike, not in the chat. You got to go over to the San Francisco Toy Hunt, which I just pinned. I'll pin it one more time, guys. Go over to that one, and then in just a bit we'll get a race going and see who wins it. Let me see. I don't know pain until you have hit in the head by a Wii remote. Okay, you don't know pain until you've been hit in the head with a Wii remote. Yeah. I remember seeing a commercial. So they had Southwest Airlines is a relatively cheap airline here on the West Coast, right? Flies all over, and their commercials would be like their catchphrase was "want to get away," right? And it'd just be like people in awkward situations and then want to get away, and then you fly off. One of them was like they're showing off a brand new system, right? And it's kind of similar to Wii. He's got a big flat screen TV. He's like, yeah, man. So just throw this at the screen, and he goes, wah! And he lets it go. It hits the screen. The screen breaks, And, it's like ding, want to get away. But yeah. I'm gonna go grab a refill. Just if you want to talk to the chat, let them know your let them know your origin story, Rich. How you came to be, how me and you came to be. If they don't know, and then I'll come over and kind of co-sign on how our friendship started.
I will keep the chat going while you grab a drink.
Definitely.
No problem, man.
Thank you.
So Fabulous is asked, saying, for a new comic book reader, what Marvel comics would you recommend? So, like, at the minute, I think the X-Men books are really good again at the moment. So, if you start with House of X, that was kind of like a relaunch of the line. So it kind of like changed everything involving the mutants. It brought them to like this new the island. It's the island from Giant Size X-Men issue 1 Krakoa. So the X-Men all come to this island and finally find like acceptance and a place that they belong. And then it's a really good story. It ties in with the future. It brings in like all the core characters. So Jean Scott, Wolverine, Magneto, Professor X, Moira McTaggart has got like a big part to play in it as well. So that's a really cool. If you like Marvel, if you like the X-Men, that's a really good book. At the moment as well, Guardians of the Galaxy, Al Ewing has like took over like doing the Cosmic Universe. Really great comic book run at the minute from him in Guardians of the Galaxy. He just had like a kind of relaunch as well where they brought in loads of characters like Hulkling, Wiccan, the Quasar came back. So that's like a really cool book as well. DC-wise, Batman is really good at the minute by James Tynion. He's just about to leave, but I would go back, bring him around, really, really cool. And like independent comic books, I'd say Nocterra is a really good one at the minute. And there's a couple of good ones at the moment. There's one called Something is Killing the Children from Boom. That's by James Tynion as well. It's like a horror comic. And that's like a really, really good comic book. That is like probably my top comic book at the moment. Definitely recommend that. So my Marvel history tapes, Jamie, will be available soon. Send me cards and I'll record you a tape, right? No problem.
Oh, that's good. That was good. So unfortunately,
but I think
unfortunately,
sorry, go on.
to mango. It's mango.
Oh no, the worst of all flavors, Miguel. That's not a good one.
Yeah, low in carb. I think this is like 2 grams of carbs. Yeah.
That's not like that. Like seltzers are everywhere over here now. They seem to be having like a big push trying to get them into like UK shops as well. So.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Keep it going. I don't want to kill the combo.
So yeah, so people were just asking about like good comic books at the minute. So yeah, so I said I think Something is Killing the Children is really, really cool. There's Once and Future as well. So they're both from Boom Comics. They've done some really cool create their own comic books at the minute. So Once and Future is like a story about like King Arthur being like reincarnated. It's by Kieran Gillen, who's done some like brilliant Marvel comic books as well. He's currently writing the Eternals comic book, which is quite good as well. Like I read a lot of different comic books. Like so I read like the mainstream books, I read like the indie books, I even read like the bad girl books like Vampirella, Witchblade, Lady Death, all those kinds of things as well. So I've got a pretty eclectic mix. But what I would say is like read what you like. If there's a character you like, go and look for comic books like that. And if you don't like modern comic books or modern storytelling, there's like 8 years of Marvel Comics and DC out there. There's bound to be something that you like out there. So just like have a look and like just like what you like.
Real quick side question to go with yours is what do you think of the AOA comic line?
I loved Age of Apocalypse. So that was like peak for me, like peak X-Men, because it was before the internet. So I just remember like all the X books just stopped and got reloaded. Like it was like Professor Xavier, like Legion goes back in time and kills Xavier by mistake. Xavier dies, and then like this whole like they cancelled everything. It was like Generation X had only just started. Mm-hmm. It had gone for like 4 issues, and then it was just cancelled. It was I know a lot of people do not like the Age of Apocalypse, But man, I loved it. It was just like these four, and you didn't know was it gonna carry on forever?
Yeah.
Is it just gonna be like, and as it was, like it lasted 4 issues, but like X-Man continued, and it's always been something they've gone back to. But it was just a really, really good storyline, and they give like characters, like it was like Blink, who had been like a character who had appeared in like 3 issues and died. She was like such a central character in the Age of Apocalypse. Morph, like Sabretooth was now a good guy. It was just like a big shake up, I think, and it was like a really cool story.
Spoiler alert for the guys waiting for the figures coming in. But it centralized around the X-Men, right? I know, in Marvel, the X-Men are big, but they're not the biggest sellers. There's there's this team in New York called the Avengers that people like reading as well. But AOA made it work to where these guys didn't exist. It all kind of almost Dave Filoni-ish, to where it closed itself up to where this is what happened to Iron Man. This is why there's no Ben Grimm. This is why there's no Spider-Man. Things like that, to where it's only based around the X-Men. So it was wrapped up very neatly. Is what I would say about the AOA.
Yeah, they did this like little mini. It was only like I think 2 or 3 issues, so it was called Universe X, and that followed like all like the Spider-Man, Sue Storm, or like what happened to those characters when this was all going on. But obviously, because of like the rise of Apocalypse and like mutants became like survival of the fittest, so it was all about the mutants. The Age of Apocalypse was, and yeah, it was just a really cool crossover. I think it probably is my favorite crossover. I say every time I talk about a crossover, I'm like, that's my favorite one. But I think Age of Apocalypse is my favorite one. Like, they tried it then with Onslaught, where the whole of the Marvel Universe was involved. So that pulled in like the Avengers, that pulled in the Fantastic Four. And like, I stopped reading Marvel in Onslaught because it was just too much. It was just like every week there was like 10 to 12 comic books that you had to read to get like different parts of this story, and it was just like, nah man, I can't afford this. So it was like I left like for a little bit. I think I was just reading Generation X and X Factor, and then I just started reading like DC, Image, Spawn, Witchblade, stuff like that.
Yeah. So then Obi-Wan asks Rich, this may be a strange question to ask a Brit, but do you have a Western comic you can recommend?
Western, so Western, you mean like American comics? Yeah.
I don't think that would be the Old West, is the cowboy era. But yeah, just.
So like I said, like I mean, I've always loved the X-Men comic book. There's so many great runs, so like Age of Apocalypse, Phalanx Covenant, like Inferno, like modern day House of X. I think if you've never read the X-Men comic book before, like start there. But like I said, like the James Tynion run on Batman is really, really cool at the minute. Like Spawn has just started getting a relaunch. There's been brought a lot of new creators into Spawn, so that's really cool. Like Todd McFarlane is still running that, one of like the few original Image creators who's like stuck with it all the way through. Like he's not penciling it completely, but he's still involved. You've got like Eric Larson doing Savage Dragon. Has always been a good book. Like the idea, if you're a Turtle fan, like shout out to Tanner, who he's like usually about. But the Turtle run of the minute, that is really good. So if you're a big Turtle fan, they've got like Sophie Campbell took over the art, put in a new, there was a new female Turtle called Jenica. And in the past, I think when they brought like fifth Turtles in, it's always been bad. Like Venus de Milo in that awful TV show, man. That is like a bad TV series. But this is like really good. Sophie Campbell's art is brilliant. Like I would highly recommend. There's a series called Glory, based on the Rob Liefeld bad girl character. And I always say that Glory is like the best Wonder Woman story that doesn't star Wonder Woman. She's like a Wonder Woman character, and it's just like the art on that is superb. She's like a really underrated artist, I think. Really cool story there with that one. But yeah, just like if you like characters, like whatever character you like, there's stories out there, and like other people have said, like Jamie, if you go on YouTube, there's people like who just like will recommend you stuff, and just find something you like. Like don't listen to what other people say. If you like something, read it.
Not these guys right here that are telling you what to.
It's just a start though, because like some people will like look at Age of Apocalypse now and be like, God, this is a load of rubbish, and like I understand that, but it's like, there's other comic books out there. There's so many books out there, so many different X-Men books. Just because you pick up one book and don't like it doesn't mean there's not something else out there that you will enjoy. And there's so many people doing like their own books now, like Kickstarters, Indiegogos, like digital comics, like there's Comixology. Like if you haven't read comics before, there's an app called Comixology, and they've got a lot of free comic books on there. So that's quite a good place to start as well.
There's a fellow by the name of Robert Kirkman. You might have heard of him. He makes a couple different comic lines that are pretty popular at the moment. So that'd be a good place to start. That's actually what got me kind of back going into not so much comic book stores, but the Barnes and Nobles. It was I'd pick up the big thick. It'd be like 4 issues of The Walking Dead. And on hardback because I'd have to be fancy like that. That'd be the only way that me, a grown man, could justify buying graphic novels. Well, it's on a hardback, so it's okay, But yeah, that got me back in. I haven't made it all the way to the entire run, but I think I'm somewhere around issue 150, and I know it ends at 200. So I'm almost there.
It's a really good run, and I think it's one of those comic. Like I think a lot of people were sad when it ended, but it's one of those comic books that never went bad. Like it's always maintained. Like it's been like relaunched. It's, the characters have changed like around these people, but it's always been like a good comic book, and I think that is a good place to end it before, because sometimes you get comic books that go on and on and on, and by the end you're like, why am I still buying this? Why?
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
No spoilers, guys. But Robert Kirkman ends it on a very high note. He ended, kind of like Seinfeld. If you guys watch Seinfeld, a lot of people were sad that it ended, but it ended at being the #1 show in the country at the time. I don't know how big it was at the time in UK, but yeah, it ended on a high note here, just like The Walking Dead. And I've yet to pick up an issue of Invincible yet, but the TV show is awesome.
If you like the TV show, you love the comic books, because like the style, like it changes things from the comic books. It's not like 100% the same, but like at its heart, it's still a great comic book. And yeah, I love Invincible, one of the best independent superhero stories in a long time. Like you can't go wrong with Robert Kirkman. He's done a lot of great comic books out there. So yeah.
And then Rich, have you read the Sega comics?
Oh, Saga, yeah. So that Brian K. Vaughan.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's like this fantasy, like sci-fi. Like I've got the figures actually, like over there. I can see them from here, like Alana and Mirko. So yeah, it's a really cool comic book that starts with like this pregnant lady, and they're on the run from these like alien forces, like with her husband, and they've got like magical powers and wings, and like they fight in the galaxy. Like it's got like Star Warsy, Lord of the Rings kind of vibe. Brilliant art as well, like really really good art. I think it's on like hiatus at the moment, but like the first half I think they've put out is like a really cool story. And like Brian K. Vaughan, who wrote that, he wrote Why the Last Man, which I think has just got adapted into a TV show. And that's a brilliant comic book as well. So it's like all the men in the world die. That like not a good thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Yorick Brown is like the main character. He's like the only guy who survives with his like little monkey, and then try and like put civilization back together, like with his sister. There's an agent 365, I think she is, but she's like a really good character. It's a really good comic book, that is.
Yeah. So with that one there, the Last Man is what it was called.
Yeah.
So they had a TV show in the '90s called Sliders with Jerry O'Connell, and where he was traveling dimension to dimension. Do you remember that one?
I remember Sliders, man. I used to love that show.
Yeah. So Sliders actually had an episode where they traveled to a dimension where all the men had died, and they slide in, and it was 3 guys and a girl who would slide from dimension to dimension. So they essentially became the only 3 men on the planet. So that I don't know if it was borrowed from that or the other way around. But that season 1 of Sliders was really good. Season 2 so, and then they started to get away with it from it. When it left Fox, it lost a little bit of steam, but it was still a good show.
It went on to sci-fi, didn't they? I think Sci-Fi picked it up. Yeah.
Jerry O'Connell was able to get his little brother into the show somehow. It's like, here, put my brother to work. And then Solo Hunter asks, do you like Spawn comics?
So yeah, I used to read Spawn comic books a lot. I stopped at about I think issue 100, but I did pick up the recent relaunch of the Spawn universe, and that was like really cool. So they've got like a bunch of titles spinning off. Like they got the action figures are coming back. So I think like McFarlane has got big plans for Spawn at the minute. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I recently went to a they're all loaded in my phone right now, but I've got a toy hunt coming up where we went to, it was called the best toy store in the world, and oh my god, they definitely, or comic, sorry, the best comic store in the world, and man, they live up to it. And I picked up the reissue of Spawn 1, and then I'm
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start digging in and picking up issue by issue. Yep. Hang on one second. I'm trying to see updates about the contest. So yeah, guys, get in there. Home dude in the building. Sliders used to kick ass. Yeah, it did. And then it was for me. I felt lucky because it was based in San Francisco. So me being from the area, they talked about going to Giants games. They had the episode where it was Water World, right, where the sea level rose, and all you see is the top of it's called the Transamerica building, but the real pointy building that San Francisco has, and then you see like the tops of Golden Gate.
Yeah.
They got a big shark just circling them around and stuff like that. So yeah, they had some really good episodes, and it was. It was thinking outside of the box, thinking like what the multiverse is doing right now in the MCU. They were able to do that way back, in '94. I want to say is when that one dropped. Could be
Yeah,
wrong.
I think it was like 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, San Francisco. The show I always remember from San Francisco was Charmed. Do you remember that with like the witches?
Yeah, Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano.
Yeah. But I always remember like the Golden Gate Bridges because obviously they didn't have like enough footage or it was cheap, so you'd get like 10 minutes of just the Golden Gate Bridge like.
Oh man, yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Let me see. I'm trying to think. What other TV shows were based in San Francisco? Full House, obviously, was one of the more famous ones. So how is it for like say for you watching something, you being in the UK, and you're watching shows that are based in not only another city but another country? Is it kind of just, do you watch and be like, oh well, yeah, that'd be a nice place I'd like to see, or is it just another TV show for you?
Well, it was like so when I was like little, it was like the American TV shows they didn't show them in prime time, so it was like it would always be the British TV shows would get prime time, so they'd either be on.
Ding.
Ah man.
All right, we're back on. Apologies for that, guys. We're back on. I think Dan who's puppy is messing with the Wi-Fi, or Amanda's doing it remotely. She's doing what she does to Dan who. But yeah. All right,
my Wi-Fi it could be my Wi-Fi. It hasn't been good at the minute because they about it was about 3 weeks ago. They knocked like the router like in my street, like they were doing digging and since then it's just been crap. So it could be mine. I do apologize.
Plasty with the knives, the backstabbers. What's up, Plasty? Plasty was just on toying around last Thursday, so check that one out. Thursday was a busy day as far as streaming, as far as the reveals going. Yeah, it was a busy day. A lot of stuff going on. Dan had his stream going on. Toying around had his going on. It was just a busy day. It was just a busy day. Yeah, but.
Yeah,
right, everyone's kind of filing back into the chat. Let me remind you guys one more time, guys. Go over to the San Francisco Toy Hunt. I just dropped the link on there. Hashtag Rich M, our lovely guest, Rich M. Hashtag Rich M, and we're gonna get you guys qualified to either win. I didn't know these were such a hot commodity. But yeah, let me show you a few of the packs. Let me go full screen for one moment, Rich. All right, so. You get four in a pack. Terrax, the leader, Lady Deathstrike, Kang, who's he's back in the zeitgeist. The Red Skull looking pretty nice. Dormammu, just the hood, Sonny's favorite figure. and then you get a chase where they're kind of hologrammy. Let me see. Can you see that? Yeah, see that a little better now. Pick a card, any card. But yeah, all right. Let's bring our buddy Rich back. All good. Wolf. Oh, the butter. Yeah, he was on with the Butter Baron. Yep, yep. I thought that was me. I rebooted. Yeah, no. So sorry about that, guys. It was the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi kicked. The Wi-Fi kicked in. Articulated Heroes. What's going on, bud? What's going on? Yeah, we're here with Rich M. We're getting ready to do that giveaway. Rich, you've heard it enough times, right? Tell the people the details if they want to win one of these hard to find cards apparently.
So if you want to win either a gift card or a pack of Marvel Legends cards, you need to go to click on that video of the San Francisco Toy Hunt by the Wolfpack and type #RichM. And what I would say is that gift card, if you're in America, those cards are probably worth more if you sold them to someone in Britain.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. What's up, boy? Says IE. What's going on, IE? Got the buddy Rich M.
IE in the house.
Yeah, Rich M in the building. Dropping knowledge on us, guys. I literally feel Marvel smarter. I feel comic book smarter after talking to you, Rich. It's yeah, just the knowledge in that head of yours, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. Has anyone?
It's just because I've been reading comic books for so long, man. That's just like stuck in my brain.
Yeah, definitely. Do you remember the Executioner series of X-Men? Was it Executioner?
Executioner's Song, is it? That the crossover with Strife and
Yep.
Yeah. That was a good one as well. That was like 90s with like Cable and Strife and his clone, and you had Apocalypse in there as well.
So in issue 1, and it was like a 12 issue arc, but what I liked about it was that it bounced around from the X-Men to X-Force to X Factor. I could be wrong, but I think even Excalibur got an issue or two in that run. But
yeah, I think everything was like drawn into it.
Yeah. Issue 1, Professor Xavier is at some kind of a summit, he's speaking for like a peace summit or something like that, and all of a sudden, bam, Cable blasts him and kills him apparently. So yeah, so the entire X family is after Cable for assassinating Professor Xavier, and yeah, it breaks off. There's storyline upon storyline. It's not even by issue 5. It's not even about Cable anymore. It turns into something completely different. I remember that was actually a comic run that I would legit hound my dad to take me to the store because I need the next issue. So. Then
that's when you know you like it, when you're like demanding to go and get those like issues from the store, man.
Yeah. Lucky Loki variant said I restarted my router. I thought it was me. Sorry guys. Apologies. And then Fabulous Disaster says, has anyone dealt with Hasbro Pulse customer service? I received my Heroes of Endor set today, damaged. I got my Heroes of Endor almost at least 3 months ago. That one being a collector's or a Pulse exclusive, I don't know that they're gonna be able to send you one back or replace it. Had it been just a standard release, maybe you have a chance of getting that one. That's gonna be tough. I don't know, Rich. Have you dealt with Pulse returns?
I haven't had any problems like over there, but I know like from other people have said is like. I think they've been sent like other figures, so like the Venom was broken. They like asked for like a replacement and been sent like a Carnage instead or something. But I mean, it's definitely worth hitting them up. I think like they've obviously got a customer service team there. They're like a multi-national corporation. They're going to have like something. They you never know. They might keep because I wonder with these Sentinels, they've got to have kept some to one side in case someone's like a man hasn't got an arm, my Bastion or something because. Because people will be pissed off if they come like get damaged or anything. So there's got to be like some kind of things. I think
way back when I first when Pulse was kind of when at least for a non-Pulse subscriber or member, I picked up a Obi-Wan, the young Obi-Wan from episode 1, and his face was kind of smushed. You know, it looked like
Yeah.
it almost looked like he had been dragged across the across the pavement. You know, he was smushed in just a little bit, and one of the things that they wanted was they asked me to take a picture of it and send it to them. So you know, I took a picture of it, and then I believe they sent me they either sent me a figure or they sent me a head. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But
That's not bad.
yeah. And then Lucky Loki variant says, "Drop a thumbs up for my brother Wolf, and Rich M. Thank you, Lucky, thank you. I'm back. IG stories take time, man. Yeah, no, thank you to the Wolf Mother. The Wolf Mother is dropping stories like a mad woman. Shout out to Cloud Foxwell for dropping some love on the IG stories. Brandon and Dan who you know you guys might have heard of those guys. They're kind of trending at the moment. Yeah, showing a little love on the Instagram for your boys, for super. I keep getting it wrong. Super producer Rich. If you guys don't know, is a big part of the show. He whether he admits it or not, the show flows very smoother when Rich M is on the job. And shout out to Phil. We haven't seen Phil today. I think he's on vacation. I think I saw him at a football match earlier.
Yeah,
today.
it's a big football day for Cardiff, so I think Phil is out getting drunk and celebrating.
Cheers! I hope they won. I hope they won, mate. But yeah, so yeah, the four of you guys really is the way I look at it. He's the hype man. You're the producer, and then Brandon and Dan. They're, I guess you can call them the talent. You know, people tune in for them. No,
the heads are getting like that now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but we love those guys, man. They're good. I mean, it makes for a fun Thursday. It makes for a fun Thursday, and then you know it's for us here on the West Coast. For me in particular, they come on right at noon. So it's an early stream. Sometimes with work, I can't catch the whole thing, but I enjoy like the build up to it, the 5-10 minutes that we're all in the chat waiting for them to start up, and everyone's in there. We're just saying hi to each other. Hi Phil, hi Cloud, you know, Mark Tac, all those guys.
It doesn't seem like a year though. It doesn't seem like a whole it's more than a year now, isn't it?
Yeah,
this been going. It seems like yesterday. It was like this pandemic started. Dan started streaming, and we just all started coming along to the chat.
I honestly don't remember what it was like without a Dan Who stream. You know, I mean, it's hard to remember a time when I didn't know Dan through his videos, but it's getting pretty hard to remember a time when he wasn't streaming, when they weren't streaming.
Yeah, well, it's like, and like you as well. I mean, like you've gone from over 1,000 subscribers now. You're shooting up there, and there's so many. I think in the action figure community, IE is doing his interviews and stuff like that. You've got Infinity Equation, Toying Around. You've got Unparalleled. You've got the Fush, obviously, Uncharted, the big guns, who've been around forever. There's so many people out there now, doing stuff. So I think if you like action figures or comic books and you want to start streaming, start your own things as well. There's room for everyone. I think that's a great thing. It's everyone supports everyone, and it doesn't seem to be anyone who's oh no. Everyone is positive, and I think that's a good thing. It's we don't all like the same things, but we can all just exist together, and we all that as we grow men who like toys, so we can't be too judgy on people, can we?
Yeah, right. This guy likes Star Wars. You're a nerd, you know. Says the guy that's got 27 pops behind him. But yeah, no, definitely. Creation Matrix, what's going on? What a day, Wolfpack. I found the white Azrael variant at Walmart, the new Dark Knight Returns Armored Batman, and the Batman TV. Oh, okay, the TV show one. And then Scooby Snacks in the building. Hey, shout out to Scooby Snacks. They you know what? I misplaced it, but they dropped me a super chat the other day, a while ago, because they saw one of my hunts. I passed up a Scooby Doo Hot Wheel, and they dropped me a super chat, told me to go back and pick it up. It's somewhere around here. I think it might even be in the other room, but I did pick it up, Scooby Snacks. Thank you for that. Those streams really have given a voice to us, especially on
Legends and Liquor.
Oh, Legends and Liquor. Okay, yeah, no, okay, so. I try to say it every time. I mean, when Wolf Mother won, you know, in her congratulations speech, I threw it back at Dan. Like what he's doing with that is great, because I mean it I'll use Cloud as an example. He's a self he said it himself. He's kind of antisocial. He doesn't do good with big crowds and things like that, right? For something like that, where Dan puts his platform out there for his members. Like, you don't have to go out and make your own channel and do all that. Just come on to mine. I'll bring you on. You know, we've got the topics, we've got the audience. Just come over and we talk. And he gives equal time to everyone. It's not like, well, this guy has a bigger following than him, so let me talk mostly to him. Everybody gets a chance to talk. Everyone gets a chance to talk about, express what, you know, show off what you want, what you picked up for the day. So it's a really good thing what Dan's doing with his channel, with the members, with the Legends of Liquor. It's great. Greedo and a Speedo in the building. What's going on, Greedo? What's going on, guys? We're getting a bunch of people popping in. I'm getting ready to start up a race. Go over to the San Francisco Toy Hunt. I just dropped the link. I just dropped the link in the chat. Type in hashtag Rich M. Rich M is our lovely guest right now. Super producer Rich M. He's on with Dan Hu and the boys. Does a lot of the behind the scenes work that not a lot of people get to see. So yeah, a lot of the graphics and things like that are Rich. That's I mean, you know, don't toot your own horn, right, Rich? But yeah.
Yeah, I just like help out. I don't think I do too much, but I just help Dan with like what he needs, and I give notes and stuff like that, and use my knowledge of comic books and Marvel characters mostly.
Yeah, and we got Prime and Prime Blue and Creation just popped in, guys. So yeah, if you guys want, we're gonna start a wolf race in just a little bit for the giveaway. But yeah, I do remember the first time you kind of stepped it up big. Dan was he has to commute really far on Thursday, so for his streams he was kind of running late, so he didn't have time to do any of the graphics. So you kind of stepped in and helped him out, and then he sucked you in. Now you're hired.
Yeah, it was the I think it was show 26. It was like the cosmic characters, and I think like, the first one I put up was that Quasar, and it was like 2 weeks later they announced like the Quasar was like gonna come, so it was like, yeah, got it right.
Yeah, there you go, slam dunk. Okay, so let me see. How do you enter the giveaway? I'm already following the goat. Thank you. No, yeah, go click on the link that I just put in the chat, and then type in hashtag Rich M on the San Francisco Toy Hunt, and then we'll get this wolf race going, man. The races are fun, man. They're fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. The wheel is fun, but the races are like 20 or 2 minutes of just action packed. You know, who's gonna take it? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? Right?
And we've gone from ducks now to wolves. We've like upgraded now, man.
Well, okay, so originally I had told Dan if he wanted to do a kind of a competition, right, to where I'd run the North American side, he'd run the UK side, and then in the finals, or we'd have something of a playoff system where North America goes up against UK. The only problem with that is that you've got people on both sides playing both races, so you know it would be essentially like Jamie would be racing Jamie, and Jamie's a dark horse in all these races. He's always in there. He's always in there to win something.
I think he's won the most prizes anyway. He definitely wins when the prizes are involved, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Creating a tier against Marvel Legends. I'm creating a tirade against Marvel Legends, says Creation Matrix. Well, okay, so the thing with McFarlane's though is they're good, but those ankles really kill it, and they need a thigh cut. If the McFarlane do you collect any of the McFarlanes, Rich?
Yeah, so I've got like some of the DC Multiverse. I've got like some of the Mortal Kombat figures as well. I think with McFarlane, it depends what type of collector you are. Like if you're like just display on the shelf, they look nice because the sculpting with McFarlane figures is always good. But I think if you're like an ACBA artist, if you want to do some posing with them, then they're not as good for that, I think. So I think like like there's all different types of collectors, so it depends what you need it for. Like if you're in the box collector, you don't care anyway because you're not going to move anything, you know.
Yeah.
So you could just put a statue in there, you wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, compared to the way McFarlane's used to be, which were essentially just statues with maybe a hip or something.
Yeah, I've got like the Danger Girl from J. Scott Campbell, like those, and they are like you can't really do anything with them because unless you put them like on this stand, they don't stand up, and you can't really move them at all. You can like move their arms to go like that. That's about it.
Yeah. I've got you guys will see it in the next video. The next hunt video is going to be when we went over to Sacramento. But it was hot. Like today's hot. Today's 91 degrees is the high today. That's I looked it up just because Rich is here. But 32 degrees Celsius is the high. Guys, it was 106 was the high out there. Oh man, and not every place we went to had AC. So it was a labor of love shooting that one. But one of the places we went to was this place called the Cave. Essentially, it's like a I would say it's like a thrift store, but they had a lot of new stuff, and everything was bagged up really good too. So they had loose figures that were bagged up. So right now during the pandemic, it's not how things were before, where you can kind of rummage through everything and stuff like that. But yeah. I picked up some of the Walking Dead McFarlanes, Rick and Shane, but yeah, the sad part about it is that the scope is awesome. It looks just like John Berthal, but all he can do is move his arm up, you know, and not very well either. Like they don't even line up well, you know. So it kind of sucks there. It kind of sucks there. All right, so let's get a 2-minute warning going for the contest. It is 4:11, so 4:13 on the West Coast. That would be, oh gosh, it's midnight. It's past midnight for you, right?
Yeah, just gone midnight.
All right. Apologies to everyone on the Greenwich Mean Time, keeping you guys up. We'll go till.
Don't apologize for them. They gotta stay up, man. If I'm here, they can make it. Come on.
Yeah, right. All right. We'll go 2 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna. I think Wolf Mother tagged IE's latest review. Check that one out, man. He locked down the entire the name's slipping my mind. The newest Black Series wave. Most of the big guns still haven't even gotten a chance to review them, but he found them and reviewed them. Go check out that one in a little bit after the race, of course. But yeah.
That Aura Singh figure looks really nice, man.
Yeah.
Like I watched it earlier. I was like really happy that you found it. It's like really cool figures. I was like, we'll probably get them in like 2023, but it's nice to see them anyway.
Yep. I've got I'm waiting on that Costco. I'm looking for that Costco Reeves, and I've got the boss's head for WWE. So I'm gonna swap that one out and just take some shots and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to IE, man. He's killing it in the hunting game, and he's doing reviews. He's my buddy, but I had to bust his balls. I told him he channeled his inner Wolfpack to do that review. But yeah, shout out to him. Another race, cool. I love those. Says John Joker. Just in time to enter the race, John. Yep. All right. Oh, running errands and things like that. So yeah, we'll get the. Let me see how I can do this to get. Let me see. Hang on 1 second, Rich.
Just get the race full screen. We can be like commentators over the top.
Yeah, right. Let me see if I can. I gotta. All right, so we'll do that. It'll be similar to what we were just doing with Rich. All right, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Now I got to start entering some names in. All right. Let me head over to. If you guys are hearing my voice right now, guys, get into this race, guys, and Get yourselves entered. How many people? 17 people in the chat, guys. Let's head over to the San Francisco toy hunt and get entered. Sorry. And at the very top of this chat is Rich M's Instagram. Give him a follow on the IG. I just pinned the link one last time. We're getting ready to start this race. I know I've said it like 9 times already, but this time I mean it. I'm like an angry dad. If I have to come back there, you're gonna be sorry. Let me see. Let's see here. All right, Greedo's in. I'm gonna lose you, I think, for just a little bit as I type in names, but let me see. I'll take my name off of it. I don't know. I think this was preset. All right, just for fun, we'll keep our names in. Greedo's in. I love that name. With a name like that, you got to have a sense of humor.
Greedo with a speedo.
God, these kids button mash this keyboard so much that the space bar doesn't work anymore. All right, Greedo. We've got Blue. Blue sass, because he gives sass. Feel free to talk to the chat if you want, Rich.
So I had to close the chat down because I think my internet connection was so crap. So I can't see anything in the minute, just you, man.
All right. We got
I'm here to help you with.
All right.
There you go.
All right. I'll go. Hold on 1 second. We'll go primary or back to guess while Mischievous. Uh-oh, that's not gonna work either. Hang on. No, but then it's gonna.
Hold on. Bring it to this side.
Here, you do it. You do it. I'll go get a drink. I'll be right back, guys. The benefits of having super producers in house.
Okay, well then, I guess I'll take over.
Should get a raise, Killer Mike.
Okay.
You need to ask for a raise, Killer Mike. You need to get more money off him.
Yeah. Okay, let's start getting some names. Okay, where was he? I think he was at Fabulous, so let's go. So how's your night, I'm presuming, going so far?
Yes, it's been a good day. So it's like we are on like a holiday weekend, so we haven't got work on Monday, so it's a nice weekend ahead.
Yeah, we're on our weekend break from school too.
Ah, nice.
We just started on Tuesday.
Are you back in school now, or are you still working from home, or?
Yeah, we're like actually in school now.
Ah, cool.
Okay. And there's Mischievous back there.
Guest starring.
Yeah, I think he came in to grab his AirPod case. Okay, Greedo and a Speedo, Blue Sasquatch, Fabulous Disaster, Rich M, Scooby Snack, spelled snacks wrong. Hero Collections. Whoever that guy is.
Well, I don't know. I've never heard that name before. Who could that be?
Yeah, I know. Hero Collections. Let's creation matrix down.
The Wolf Ghost got to go in there as well. I think the Wolf Ghost.
I'm pretty sure it's.
It's hot in here, y'all.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. That summer heat.
That summer heat. Can they see you or no?
I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah, I can see both of us.
Alright. Alright, so here I've got wave 3. Well, no, keep
Oh,
typing.
yeah.
Keep typing. Can you see that, Rich, or no?
Yeah, man, they look cool.
Alright, so here we've got wave 3 of the Super 7s. The review will probably be up tomorrow. There's Michelangelo.
Nice.
Here's a Twitch
The best
streamer, April
turtle.
O'Neil, and she's packing heat for some apparent reason. She's got a heater. I like the her communicator, her clamshell communicator. I don't know, some guy named Dan thinks that this is the best turtle ever, but I don't know. I don't know. I think he's mistaken. I think he is. And then I brought in.
She's forwarded in for tech support, isn't she? The tech support turtle.
I was still in the process of doing the edit. And we started running short on time, so I stopped the recording. There's Rock Steady. But yeah, that one should be up sometime tomorrow. There is a 49er football game, you know, the American football, and so yeah, I'm not sure how much of it I'll get to watch or put up. But yeah.
Don't add Dan Who Wolf Mother. He's already our Captain Britain this week. He don't need any more wins.
You need this one or you need this one?
I have one here too.
Let me see those headphones and I'll talk to Rich.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You haven't been able to hear.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of reading Rich's lips. But yeah, all right, I'm back in the chat, fellows. Last chance to enter the contest. All right, yep. All right, yep. 17 people, guys. Get over to the San Francisco Toy Hunt for the 19th time today. Let me. Rich is gonna be tossing and turning. He's San Francisco Toy Hunt. Rich hashtag Rich M.
Alright, so let's bring this back over. Let's shrink Rich down again. Alright, so if you do not see your name listed on here, you have not commented yet. You have not commented hashtag RichM. So if you do not see your name on this list,
Shame,
you have
shame.
not commented that. So yeah, last chance to do that.
I hope so. Fabulous. Maybe 22K. Yeah. Predictions. How far do we think Galactus will go? 20K. 20K is gonna happen. 20K is gonna happen. What else are we seeing? Contest where, says Official Squirrel.
These things usually get like 2K in the last day, so
Yeah.
I reckon it'll beat Sentinel now in the end, because I think people will be thinking like the prices the Sentinel's going for on like eBay at the minute. It's like people will be thinking, oh, I'd get one just to sell it, even if you're not into the Fantastic Four.
Definitely.
It's a good investment.
Yeah, definitely. Official Squirrel, head over right now. Killer Mike is putting the finishing touches in on the names. Scroll up. There's a link to the toy hunt that we did in San Francisco. Comment hashtag RichM, which is our guest right here. This is Killer Mike, but just above him.
Yeah.
Just above him, RichM.
Hey.
Hashtag RichM, and we'll get you guys in the contest, in the race, and the giveaways. I did not know that these were, one, a thing, and two, going for so much. Sorry, the lighting is not great, but yeah, they come four in a pack, and I guess in the UK they're a rarity. I guess in
It's a US exclusive. It's only going to be in GameStop. I think Ryan said it in a stream. So like toying around's a big card collector. You could probably flip some to toying around as well.
That's true. Yeah, I was on there last Thursday. Well, no, he had something last night too. I want to say. Yeah, he did. He had something going on last night. Yeah, I'll message him. Hey, bro, what's up? Can I be your next guest? Can we bump the next guy back a week?
So yeah, I think that's the end of all the names that need to be added.
All right, let me refresh it one last time.
Oh, the Official Squirrel is added there. It's okay.
All right, Official Squirrel, man, you just got in.
Is Jamie Gashard in? He's asking.
Jamie's in. Go ahead, keep typing, and okay, so the official squirrel: John Joker, Jamie Bouchard, Gary Johnson, Obi-Wan Chingonez, Valley Valley 559, Articulated Heroes, The Wolf Ghost, IE Toy Hunter, Creation Matrix, Hero Collections, Scooby Snacks, Fabulous Disaster, Blue Sasquatch, Greedo and a Speedo, The Wolf Mother, Mischievous Unicorn, Displayed Once, and Killer Mike. If you did not hear your name and you are hearing my voice right now, get up there, ASAP. Yeah. All right. So slide this over there, and
Back over to here.
and then go. No, but get this one out, because that's.
Okay.
Oh, go to Weber. Excuse me. All right, I got it from you. You rest your thumbs. I'll drive. That was from I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but it's Jeff Goldblum, Jim Carrey, and Damon Wayans starred in the movie together. It was called Earth Girls Are Easy. Leave a fire emoji, guys, if you guys have ever seen that movie. Gina Davis is actually in it. Gina Davis plays the hot chick in it. Let me see, we're kind of a mess over here. Let me see if I can. Let me clean up my end. But yeah, it was an '80s movie. Earth Girls Are Easy, and apparently they are. Alright, so I think I'm gonna close out a few of these because we're kind of. I can't even. Yeah, there we go. I can't slide it over anymore. Hey! Oh, Morg. Well, you know what? Since we got him up, Rich, what can you tell us about the upcoming? Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
So Morg is like the bad ass of all the heralds. So he showed up in the 90s. So he replaced Nova as the herald, and then he offered up his own world. He didn't become a herald to save Earth or to save his world. He was like, yeah, Galactus, eat the rest of them. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be your new herald. So yeah, he was ruthless, and then all the former heralds. So Silver Surfer got like Airwalker, Firelord, Nova. He united them all together to like try and destroy him. So in the process of like trying to do it, Morg killed Frankie Ray Nova, and he destroyed Airwalker as well. Before Galactus like stripped him of the power cosmic, and then Terrax killed him. Morg, like, he was more powerful than all the other heralds because he had like the power cosmic, but he found this like mystical like river or cave or something, and like so his powers got like boosted, so he was like more that's why they all had to unite, because it was the only way they could get rid of him. So even when like Galactus like stripped him of his power, he still had like some powers and stuff like that. But yeah, but he's never shown up again. Like once he's dead, he's one of the few people who stay dead in the Marvel universe. But he's a really cool character, really unique look, very 90s, and I don't think he's a character we would ever have got in like a normal release. So I think he's a really good one to put in this tier, and he's all new sculpt as well. Like shout out to Mayshelf, go and check Mayshelf's Instagram. Got like sculpting of all that, like the digital renders that he did, and it's like amazing work. Like always has really good face sculpts, Mayshelf. So yeah, shout out to Mayshelf.
Yeah, and then Articulated Heroes. He's seen Earth Girls Are Easy, so yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. Gina Davis was, I mean, I first learned about Gina Davis in oh god, the movie just slipped my mind, where the two girls when they drive off the cliff.
Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise, yeah, Thelma and Louise, and then in A League of Their Own. But this was even earlier than that, and you know she was in her prime. Yeah, definitely. And then
have you seen The Long Kiss Goodnight? That's Gina Davis.
Yeah.
That's a good film.
Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson's
Sam
in
Jackson,
that as well.
Yeah, definitely. She's chopping the cell. She's like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know how I'm doing it. And then just chucks it, and it sticks. Okay, so she's got amnesia, right? She had a car crash, and she can't remember anything. And then they're slowly trying to bring her back, but turns out in her previous life she was an assassin, and she's a highly trained assassin. Think of like Black Widow and Sam Jackson before he lost the eye, you know.
It's a good like spy thriller kind of movie though. It's really good.
It is, yeah. All right, so we will say goodbye to Firelord.
Oh, official Wolf Ghost back in the chat.
All right, and then Pokemon Hunter, I'll add you. Terrax, we will say goodbye to you. Thor, thank you for stopping by. And then one more time. Let me see. Let me get Pokemon Hunter. All right. Done. Set it for 2 minutes. Let me close off a few more of these. Let me see. That's Morg. We'll shut you down. Galactus Watch. Well, let's refresh it really quick, and then we'll see where we're at. Galactus Watch.
Ooh.
19,556, and I have yet to place my order, so you know that number will go up a lot once once I start backing it, you know. All right, dog race. You guys came to see a dog race. What is this? Oh my god, my sorry guys, I was looking at the other screen. That looks terrible. All right, we'll set it for 2 minutes. I'll bring you in just a second, Rich. All right, here are the races. Here's my buddy Rich.
Whee.
All right, we've got. I'm not even sure how many people are in this one. Looks like 21 people. 21
That's
bodies.
a lot of wolves. A lot of wolves.
A lot of wolves. All right, Tasman Taylor. Tasman, go over to the San Francisco Toy Hunt. Type in hashtag. Put in hashtag Rich M. We'll get you in. We'll get you in one last time. One last time. Sorry guys. I gotta get my man Tasman. Tasman's tomorrow is doing a charity drive giveaway. X-Men Unlimited. Smash that like button. All right, Tasman is in. Tasman, go drop the hashtag. Go drop the hashtag for that one, and we will start this thing off. 22 people in the race now, guys. All right, I'm gonna hit the. Where is the start button? I'm gonna see the start button. Hang on, let me move some stuff around. Oh, okay. So
yes, yeah, the
top left corner. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the start button, and then I'll bring Rich M, because every time I hit it, we lose Rich. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, start your engines. All right, call it, Rich. Who's gonna take it? IE and Gary Johnson take an early lead.
Gary Johnson in the lead in his lovely pink sweater, and IE coming up as well. We got Pokemon Hunter. Pokemon Hunter's coming up, because you can never tell. At the last minute, someone comes and shoots. Wolf Mother keeping a pace going. She's pacing everyone else.
You know what? And those last minute entries sometimes have the benefit of winning. I don't know how it works, but sometimes coming in being the last person entered comes out to your benefit. Greedo and Speedo falling behind.
Fabulous Disaster's creeping up, look. And the official Squirrel is just coming up as well in the yellow sweater.
Fabulous Disaster holding the lead. Can his dog sustain it? Can his wolf sustain the rest of this? 70 seconds left to go, guys.
I don't know where mine is. I think mine's too busy drinking. I haven't even seen this lady.
There's me at the bottom. The number 5 in green, Wolfie. Articulated Heroes with a slight lead. Creation Matrix pulling away. Creation Matrix has never won one of these races. Will today be the day?
Come on, Creation Matrix. You can do it.
I see Mischievous Unicorn trying to creep to the back. Pokemon Hunter, top of your screen. 45 seconds left in the race. Who is going to take this one? Who is going to take home one of these lovely packs or a gift card to Target?
Oh, Wolf Mother's creeping back up again. She's a dark horse, slowing down.
The Hero Collections, the guy with the golden smile. Let's see if he can hold it out. John Joker, top of your screen.
Who's that?
Who is that guy?
Oh, it's Valley. Valley's creeping up now as well. Valley 559.
559. It's a very tight pack. 20 seconds left. Oh, Wolf Ghost getting tired. Everybody. John Joker's the only one holding it down. Can he hold it off? 10 more seconds to go. Will John Joker take it?
I think John Joker's going to take it. It's a good pace going.
Oh, man. Oh, he's getting tired. Who's it going to be? Looks like Valley. Valley.
Oh, it's Valley. Valley's creeping up. Oh.
Congratulations, Valley, Mr. 559. Shout out to Valley from the Central Valley. Good friend of the channel, has hooked me up with many a figure. Definitely, yep. All right, Valley, if you're in the building, if not, I think I'm gonna text him if he's not in it. Let me see, Creation Matrix. Where do I go? Oh, it says Tasman Taylor. All right, Valley, you've got your choice. Either one of these. I haven't seen him in the chat today, but I don't know. Maybe he was lurking in the shadows. 22 people in the chat. And then guys, we're gonna do a second giveaway. So if you haven't go over and hashtag RichM on the San Francisco Toy Hunt, and whichever one of these Valley does not want will be the next one up for grabs. Let's wait for confirmation from Valley to see which one he wants. Let me text him. We're buddies like that. We're actually looking to get a toy collectors fantasy football going.
Nice.
Do you guys have fantasy football in the UK? Like just you know.
Yeah, like real football, not your football rubbish.
Rich, put on some pads and we'll talk real football. Hang on one second. You want the gift card or the Marvel Legends card? All right, then we'll wait for confirmation from Valley. But yeah, I told Dan who the same thing when we were talking the other day about it. It's like, well, why do they call it? Put on football pads. Let's we can settle this. No, but yeah,
real men don't need pads. Come on,
right? Rugby. Yeah. All right, I'm making it official. If I win, I'm donating it to Oof Oof. Says Creation Matrix. All right, so we're waiting on confirmation, but yeah, we'll get another race going in just a second, guys. We're racing wolves here. So Valley won the first one. I'm not sure if he's gonna want the gift card or want the packs. Earlier today we opened up a few more packs. So yeah, you get 4.
Oh, Valley's in the chat. He says he wants the Marvel Legends cards.
Okay, Marvel Legends card it is. All right, coming to the 559. I've already got your address, Valley. So you're good. All right, the next one.
It's in Wales, yeah. You're posting that to Wales.
Yeah, definitely. Right? Heading over to South.
The
Wales,
Welsh
right?
Valleys.
Yeah. Up to 559s. All right, next race, guys. We're gonna do the gift card. We can either do Target, Starbucks, or Amazon. Whatever winner's choice is. Valley's in the chat. All right, let me see. I'll give it to him if he brings me the mouse. All right. So let's see. Race again. Let me refresh the chat just in case anyone entered it late or again. Let's see if there's any other names that haven't been in it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I took Rich out of here. Rich, we're keeping you up way later than you need to be. I'm sorry.
You're good, man. You're good.
It's
the bank holiday weekend. I haven't got work till Tuesday.
Nice.
So
I never get those. I never understand those bank holidays. I mean, obviously the bank is closed Monday. So, but what's the occasion?
That's just it. It's just we get like national holidays. Like we haven't got like Independence Day like you guys because we never left the UK. We stayed there.
Yeah, we broke off. We kicked your ass and then we left. Nah, I'm kidding. I believe we've got Labor Day coming up pretty soon. So yeah, it's
like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just like it's a national holiday for all the banks to close, but like most places close as well, so you get the day off. So it's nice.
Yeah. All right. So let me see. I could be wrong, but I don't think any other names have entered. Let me refresh it, and then we'll get going on this next race, guys. If you are hearing my voice right now, go over to that one and get it going. Let me see. Valley, Killer Mike, Pokemon Hunter, John Joker, Articulated Heroes. Doesn't look like anyone new yet. John Joker, or Tasman Taylor, sorry. Rich M, Blue Greedo. All right, same names. We'll run it back. And just because I'm feeling freaky, I'm not eliminating Valley from this one. He could very well be.
Oh, double win for Valley now.
It could actually be a back-to-back win.
I think you should shuffle the characters though. I think we should mix it up.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Shuffle them up. Shuffle it up.
There you go.
All right, three shuffles to get this thing going. All right, guys. 15 people in the chat. If you snooze, you lose, man. I'm sorry. I am sorry. All right. 3, 2. Get your dogs going. Go.
Oh, John Joker and Fabulous Disaster sneaking up again.
The
Hero
ghost.
Collections.
Wolf
I want the Wolf Ghost to win it. Come on, Wolf Ghost.
Right? Very tight race right now. Very tight race at the moment. Coming up on 95 seconds left.
Hero Collections keeping the pace going. Oh, Gary Johnson's creeping up though.
I Toy Hunter. I never forget about that guy. That guy's riding high at the moment.
Oh, look, displayed once at the back or the top.
Yeah.
Finally showing up.
I haven't seen you for a race and a half. Good. Thanks for joining
The
us.
bar is obviously closed now, look, in UK time, so displayed once has finally made an appearance.
He's got that joint strength right now. He's gonna pull speed out of nowhere.
Oh, I'm like, creeping up. Oh no. Peak too early. You've got to like peak in the last 30 seconds, haven't you, to get this
Wolf Ghost,
going.
the number 13 sled with a gray and black wolf.
And a coat
Valley
nicked
still
from
holding
Jubilee.
down.
Oh yeah.
Hero Collections and Valley neck and neck. Who's gonna hold off?
Hero Collections looks ill. I think he needs a COVID test. Look at that colour.
Yeah, definitely. Killer Mike and Wolfie creeping up on both of those guys. 45 seconds left.
Oh, Fabulous Disaster's creeping up.
Yeah, Killer Mike with the lead at the moment. Can he hold off?
Come on, Displayed Ones. Come on, Displayed Ones. You can do it.
Oh, top of your screen. Displayed Ones making a strong push.
Come on. Oh, it's 30 seconds. Come on. Oh, John Joker's coming back.
It is tight, guys. It's no one's race right now. It's anyone's race to take. Who will take
Who's at the
this
bottom?
race?
Someone on the bottom has just appeared from nowhere with the white and black wolves. Who was that?
Oh, 13 seconds.
John
Everyone's falling
Joker.
behind. Someone is just going to shoot out of nowhere. Turn on those afterburners right now with those wolves. Who's going to do
Come
it?
on,
5
Displayed
seconds
Ones.
left.
Come on, Displayed
Who's
Ones.
going to do it? Who's going to do it? Oh, my God.
Oh! Sphinx!
Yes, I've never ever won one of these things. Oh, my God. Oh, man. I would like to thank my bank account. My bank account is feeling a lot thicker now, thanks to myself winning this thing, and yeah, appreciate it. Mwah. No, God, you could not plan that. You could not plan that any better. The Wolfpack wins the race. Let's see who's a close second. The Wolf Ghost and the Articulated Heroes would have been your third place winner. That was sweet. That was nice. Let me bring Rich back. Cheater, says the Wolf Mother. All right. So this is what I'm suggesting. Do we race again, or do we go down the line and let I think it was Articulated Heroes would have been in third place because the Wolf Ghost actually lives in this house, so doesn't really count. Killer Mike actually won one of these, and I had to give him freaking $20 in cash, I think. So, yeah. Let us know in the chat. You guys want to race again, or Articulated Heroes is definitely gonna say just give it to the third place winner.
I did give it to Articulated Heroes. He's always your man. I think it's a good name. It's not as good as Articulated Heroines, but it's near enough.
Well, Articulated Heroes wants to race again.
Race again.
He wants a fair and square race. Fair and square race.
Good man.
All right, let me. I'm gonna go full screen for just one moment. I'll let Rich. I'll let Rich run the show. I'm gonna.
Oh, Creation Matrix is heading out, but thanks for showing up, Creation Matrix.
All right. Let me see full screen. There you go. Go ahead and take it for just a minute, Rich. I'm gonna grab another drink and use the little boy's room.
Okay.
The benefits of having a co-host.
You shrunk the chat down now. Oh, God, let me load the chat back up. Let's have a look. I am coming back now. Hang on, let me read the chat and see what everyone's saying. Oh, Wolf Mother says give it to Articulated Heroes as well. Colin Fix as well. Killer Mike says you still owe me $2 for me winning. You should get more now for all your tech support. You should be charging him by the hour, at least $5 an hour, I reckon. Who else? So John Joker says, who do you have for the Jake Paul versus Woodley fight? I think maybe Jake Paul could take that. Tasman wants us to race again, which we are doing, Tasman. We are racing again. What else have we got going on in the chat? Oh yeah, everyone I think wants us to like race again. Jamie Gouchard said the girl from Wendy's is racing is, and yeah, I'm in charge. So say or ask whatever you want, and I will read it out in my Welsh lovely accent. Woohoo! I think I could hear. Yeah, he's coming back. I can hear him. Our time was short, guys. Thanks for joining me here on Displayed Once.
All right, guys, back in the building. So the reason why there was no sound on the wolf races is that the music that plays with the wolves is actually copywritten. I got a not a ding, but it was not the last time we did wolf races. It was not monetized, so I shut down the music. Okay, so to Valley, who's gonna be taking these cards. I'm gonna be including. We're kind of upgrading, and we've got stickers now. The official sticker of the wolf pack. So that'll be included for Valley and for whoever wins. For whoever wins this card or this next card. Yeah. And there was also packing tape. I shipped something and I sent it with I wrapped it in the official packing tape of the wolf pack. So what was the consensus, Rich? Are we racing again, or are we doing?
Yeah, everyone wants us to race again.
Everyone wants to race again. Okay. All right. The best show ever, Rich, says the wolf mother. All right. All right. Let's see. Let me browser share. That's our good friend Rich. Show stuff. Hold on. One second. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to this while I. Let me go back to this. Then you gotta look at this while we while we figure it out. Okay, exit full screen. Okay, that's it. That's the one we want. All right. So can we bask in? Can I bask in the glory of finally winning one of these things? They are fun. They are fun. I need me a sticker. Says IE. Yeah, definitely. I'll send you one out. You can put it on your hydro flask. You can put it on your bumper sticker. So when you cut someone off, they know that it was done by the Wolfpack. Yep. Race again. Let me see. Is there anyone who has not entered the race? Let me know. Let me know. And then we will race again. I'll give you guys just a quick little second. If you guys haven't, I'm in the chat. No, I'm not. I'm in the San Francisco one. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Geek Addict wants in.
Geek Addict. Okay. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, or if you want to scroll up, it might still be in there. And comment. Put a comment down that says hashtag RichM. RichM will get you into this competition, into this race. All right, I just sent the link. And no, bring Rich back. Oh, you know what? You know what? When you laugh, I gotta go silent because she says she absolutely loves your laugh. It's so joyous, so joyful. Yeah.
I used to get told I got a dirty laugh. That's what people used to tell me is like a bad laugh.
All right, edit list.
Oh yeah, so behind me on the shelf, yeah, that is my Power Rangers and Masters of the Universe classics, I think. Sorry. On the second shelf.
Sorry, you're not on there. There you go. No.
Oh, you got yeah, Power Rangers, Masters of the Universe classics. That's Star Trek, but I'm like in the middle of rearranging that because I had like the Super 7 reaction Next Generation figures, and it knocked everything out. So I've got to like put them back on after this finishes.
Yeah, don't you hate that? Like I think it was Chaz the Guru put a post a couple days ago about it was a meme about Kermit going side to side when you hear something in the middle of the night falling.
We had like a heat wave like about 4 weeks ago. It was like so hot and like everything was just collapsing. The joints were just going on, man. It was like dominoes, just things falling down in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it happens. Or like you go to reach to put one thing away and it knocks down seven.
Yeah.
You know.
You want to pull something out to like look at it, and then everything goes. You're just like, oh,
Yeah.
why,
Well,
why?
okay. So like with Dan, I feel I feel his frustration because he says oh, it's Fuse 13. Okay, yeah. I feel his frustration because he says he's always rearranging things when he's doing his comparison videos and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely feel it. I definitely feel it that you go and you pull one thing and it knocks everything down because you want to compare, I don't know, Wrecker with size comparison for TMNT. So yeah, definitely, especially right now, my Star Wars shelf is getting ready to collapse. I don't think I can. I really want this new Cosca Reeves wave, but I can't fit her anywhere, man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. All right, we are set, guys. We're gonna get underway in just a second. Looks like 23 people in the chat. We'll shuffle it up just a little bit. All right, Rich. Who's your prediction? Who's your prediction for wins, other than yourself, of course?
And other than me, I think maybe Jamie. Jamie hasn't like been on the board tonight. Yeah, Jamie's usually a lucky.
Jamie is.
so-
Well, that's a duck race. Jamie's a lucky ducky. That's we're here we're racing wolves, but yeah.
Maybe IE as well. He's like overdue another win,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
maybe IE could come up.
So when we're doing the wheel, IE was really good at predicting the winner. He was
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll see. And then Jaeger's back in the building. Jaeger, go over to the San Francisco video and comment Rich M, hashtag Rich M, and we'll get you in this race. Sorry. I don't.
Oh, did you just add Jaeger?
Yeah, I added Jaeger. I don't want to be that guy that leaves people out, and then that can leave a salty taste in people's mouths sometimes, just because like, oh man, well, I was there the whole time. But yeah, Jaeger, the newbie luck, yeah. Jaeger, the link is up in the chat. Just click on that and then go and comment hashtag Rich M. God, you know what? It should be just like Dan. Dan who gets paid every time someone says "pal," and anytime someone says "Rich M," especially in this chat today. It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Drink a shot every time someone says Rich M.
God, you're going to the hospital. You're going to the hospital. But yeah, and then at the very top is pinned Rich's Instagram. So give Displayed Once a follow on Instagram.
And I will follow you back as soon as this finishes. Just my internet is so crap. I haven't got anything running at the minute.
Yeah, well, he was doing prepaid phone cards, which I didn't know was a thing anymore. But but yeah, give him a follow, man. He's got his knowledge on Marvel, DC comics it's off the charts. Anytime I'm stumped on something, I go find Rich M. All right. So Jaeger says it is done. Let me see if you're lying to me, Jaeger. Don't lie to me. I've known you a long time. Don't lie to me. Creation. Oh, I see Jaeger. All right. And then all right. Are we ready? 18 people in the chat. Let's go. Shuffle it up one more time. All right, so you said either IE or possibly Jamie, right?
Yeah.
And then Fabulous says, I followed Rich. Thank you,
Or
Fabulous.
maybe Jaeger's like a late comer. Jaeger's like got fresh blood in him. We've all done like 2 races now. Jaeger's ready to go.
Yeah, we're getting tired. We're getting tired. All right, here we go. Get your dogs started. 3, 2, and they're off.
And they're off.
IE Toy Hunter with the early lead. The squirrel catches them up. The Wolf Mother. They're starting to fall behind now. IE Toy Hunter's holding down the lead.
Oh, Blue Sass is coming up as well, giving that sassy attitude.
That sassy attitude, just like the Wolf Mother in the San Francisco Toy Hunt. Oh man,
poor Wolf Mother. Come on.
She, you know what? She says I'm terrible to work with, but you know what? Stanley Kubrick was terrible to work with. Not James Earl Jones. I don't know, some fancy director, Francis Ford Coppola. Terrible to work with, but they push out masterpieces.
I think when you get to your 50th or like your 52 show, I think Wolf Mother should get her like her own hour to do whatever she wants.
Yeah, definitely. And we're creeping up. We're on today's week 39, so we're
yeah, man, like 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah, definitely. All right, 1 minute left in the race, guys. Geek Addict with the lead, followed by Gary Johnson. Jamie Gouchard at the bottom of your screen, holding it down, slipping. He's slipping in his pink coat.
Jamie and I are close together as well. That's what I said. Look, both at the bottom.
Definitely. Tasman Taylor making a push. Tasman Taylor trying to creep up on Geek Addict. Fabulous Disaster still holding it down too. It's a 3-person race at this moment.
He's coming back. He's pushing it for that last little bit.
Coming up on 30 seconds left in the race. Tasman has tired out. Tasman has dropped to the back. Fabulous and Geek Addict. Creation Matrix getting a little speed. Still have not seen anything from Displayed Ones. Give us something, Rich. Give us something.
I think Displayed Ones has gone to bed.
15 seconds left. Oh, man, it's going to be another one of these. Someone's going to just shoot out of nowhere. Turn the afterburners on. Who is that? The number 23. Plastic Addict? Who is that? Geek Addict.
Geek Addict.
Geek Addict for the win.
Oh, nice, man.
Congratulations, Fuse. Geek Addict. You are the winner. Get at me on Instagram. Let me see. Hang on 1 second. Let me check the rule book and see. let's make. Oh yeah, he did. Geek Addict is in the thing. So yeah, Fuse, hit me up on. Shot my one way too early. Way too fast. Yeah. Geek Addict, Fuse, whichever you prefer to be called. Minuteman. Message me on Instagram. Give me your address. And yeah, congratulations to everyone in here. As a gift to our guest for being on, I'm gonna send over Rich one of these. I'm giving him a pack and a sticker to take home. All the winners today will be receiving an official sticker of the Wolfpack. Let me go full screen really quick. You guys will be taking home your very own sticker of the Wolfpack tour review. Rich M as a consolation prize. Did I say that right? As a consolation.
I think I got the best prize. That was worth staying up for, man.
Yeah. So Valley 559 wins one of these. Rich, for being a guest, wins one of these. And then Fabulous or Geek Addict will win a gift card to your choice. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Target. Amazon, Starbucks, GameStop, whatever. You can go to GameStop and buy a bunch of these guys. So in the UK, apparently, or everywhere else, they're going for a lot. This cost me $1. But yeah, Rich unfortunately had to pay way more. But I'm gonna hook him up and and send him I'll send you a few packs, Rich. Just in the DM, send me your digits, and then
cheers, man.
Let's bring you full screen. All right, guys. Well, we're coming up on the 3 hours. Man, I had stuff to open up, but we got away from it. You want to hang out and open up some stuff, or what
you got to open up? I did grab some things. I think somewhere. Let's have a look what I got.
All right. So in honor of Rich being on, I brought some of the ladies. I know you love to collect the ladies. I've got Carmella Bing.
Oh, nice.
Carmella, and then I've got. I don't even know who she is. She's AEW. I don't watch very much AEW, but I'm digging the outfit. Anytime you give me anything thigh high and mini skirts, I'm all about it.
I think she's the AEW Women's Champion at the minute. Is she?
Yeah.
Shida, is it?
Yeah, Sheeta. You're right. And I've got Riho. Someone in the chat. I want to say it was Valley. Had to show me how to. Hey, Henry Bonilla. Thanks for the sub. Newest member of the pack, Henry Bonilla. Valley had to show me how to say the name. I was calling her Rhino, something like that. So yeah.
It's like that Rio figure though, that face sculpt, man, it's like scary. It's like that.
God, yes, it was.
That alternate 1 in 1,000 one is so much better. And it's like they should have done it the other way around, but
yeah, definitely. Super 7 figure Wolf Mother, says John Joker. Can we get some ideas for the chat for the? Oh yeah. No, definitely a Super 7, a suit for. Okay, so we're creeping up on 1.5K. So possibly we do one of these Super 7s as a giveaway.
Nice.
That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good.
Jamie and Tasman is saying Britt Baker is the women's champion in AEW
Okay.
now at the moment.
Okay, yeah, I'm not like I said, my AEW game is not sharp, but you know, it's I can appreciate a good female figure body mold. Let's say that. Let's say that.
So what's April's articulation like? Is it was she just what she got? Let's have a little look. A little sneak peek.
A little sneak peek. Let's see. She's very porcelain doll looking, right? But
yeah,
there's some flex to her. There's some good flex to her. You're gonna be able to get her in some nice action poses if you're into that. If you just like the neutral poses, then you're fine leaving her in box. But yeah, she's looking good. I still have to shoot the obviously Rocksteady is still. God, I will never get tired of pulling that sleeve off. This is just awesome. I love that. But yeah, Rocksteady's still in box. We were running short on time for the stream, so I stopped the shooting of the review. But that one is coming. God, oh my God, that's there's other stuff you can do, and then there's pulling off this, and they both give you about the same satisfaction. But yeah. Sorry, Chad. Apologize. Rich is a bad influence. I like to hold it to a higher level of. But yeah.
Blaming me now. Come on, man.
Yeah. No, but definitely that could be something that we give away. Give away a Galactus, says Jamie. Yeah, definitely.
Give away Galactus.
That'll be for our 100K subscribers. Yeah, give away his TV, Wolf Mother. Gator really wants my TV. He does. Costco's got him, bro. You can get him at Costco. Let me see.
So this is what I picked up this week. Alright, so I know they're quite old, but like one of the UK retailers had them back in stock.
Nice.
So it's like the 80th anniversary Iron Man, and I got the 80th anniversary Thor as well. So
nice. And any sightings of the 80th anniversary Cap?
No, that no one's got that because that's the one that goes for the most, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't think anyone's gonna sell that. But this pack, I've been like, I haven't got for ages.
Nice, yeah.
So it is Louis and the Ghost, I think, from Ant-Man and the Wasp. But like this went down to like it was like £15 for the two of them, so that's like a bargain. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it at last.
I made a joke when that one was brand new at retail. I was like, no one's gonna buy that. The only person that buys that is gonna be Luis's mom. But yeah, which one was that, Rich? Says Jamie. All right, well,
which one?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that Iron Man isn't the female figure. Oh, that's the newer Riri Williams. And then
yeah, I know. Like none of what I picked up this week are female figures. I know. I'm letting the side down.
Well, that just goes to prove they can't put you in a.
Look at all these though.
Yeah. Definitely She-Ra's and all the stuff. Yeah. Auction off all of Wolfie's belongings. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. If your international subscriber wins, then we can send it electronic gift card. Oh yeah, definitely. That'll bypass the month and a half of shipping that Jamie's been waiting on for that queen. It is on the England shores. It is in England already. It's just not to him yet.
It's like no rhyme or reason to like it gets to like London and then like sometimes it'll come through really quick and sometimes it'll say it's like I had something like over Christmas sent like in November. I didn't get that till March. It's just like it just gets stuck. It just gets lost in the system, I think.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, drop us a like if you guys are enjoying that one. Rich is gonna open up some stuff. I'm gonna open up some ladies because I got my boy Rich who loves the ladies like I love the ladies. So these AEWs are kind of hard. I don't know where to open from.
Yeah, you got to like destroy the packaging, haven't you, with them? You can't like put them back in. I never know with like these ones with capes. Like, do you take the cape off or do you like pull it through? How do you do them?
So one thing I like to do is take. Sorry, let me close you off for a second. One thing I like to do is use the Wolfpack Official safety knife and kind of cut the plastic behind it, and it makes it easier to just kind of slide out.
That is sensible. I need my own wolf knife.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the next thing that's going to be up for merch. The Wolfpack Official safety knife. I think Collector's Crush has said that.
That might not get through customs.
Yeah, right. I just got that Britt Baker figure. She's so hot. All right. Opening figs with Rich M. At 1 a.m. You ever done that before, Rich? One in the morning, opening up some figures.
No one tell the Baron that we're infringing on his copyright, right?
Yeah, right. That's all right. He doesn't come on. No, he's been on once or twice, I think.
That Thor is a good figure though. Look at that. And
it actually is, yeah.
With like the inscription on Mjolnir as well. So
yeah.
But he's definitely, I think, the best Thor, like classic Thor-looking figure. Just looks really good.
Yeah, that mold has withstood the test of time. That we're going on like a year and a half, right? Since the release, maybe 2 years.
I know he's got pins, so Brandon wouldn't be happy, but otherwise he's a nice figure.
Did you ever put the bling on? Oh my god, no, I didn't. I did not put the bling on. I forgot all about it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I mean, you already know.
You've been blingless for an hour.
Yeah. Whenever we get 15 or more in the building, the Wolfpack Official bling comes on. Forgot all about it. Been busy talking and duck and wolf racing and things like that.
So Jamie, I got these from Kapow in the UK. They got them both in. It says that the packaging is like not mint damage, but both of mine are like mint packaging. You could sell these and you wouldn't know.
So both of those Disney stores that sadly is closing everywhere now. Last week we had
same with us as well. They're only keeping like London and Dublin, I think.
Dublin, yeah. So it's worldwide. We had Vic on last week from the Girl Strikes Back, and she was telling us. I thought it was just a UK thing. We went to the Disney store on Wednesday, one of those Wednesday. And the Disney store in San Francisco was liquidating everything. So it's like, you would think maybe San Francisco would have stayed open, but I guess only Times Square in New York is going to stay open.
Yeah, apparently it's only like the big tourist place. So like with lockdown, they found that everyone was just using the online store. So like by just doing Shop Disney, they can like save on all the wages of people, which is shitty for all the people who work there. But
yeah. Let me go full screen real quick. What do we think of this face sculpt? I'm gonna say it's a lot better than Riho's. A lot better.
It's much better.
That actually looks like a human. All right, so here I've got Riho to compare. And now the body mold on Riho is really good. The reason I even
she's scaring people. Oh.
the reason I dove into sorry, the lighting is I said I was gonna get like a ring light or something in front of or behind the camera, not in front of it. And anyone that shoots anything knows. Oh, it's daytime. What am I thinking about? Dirt. Because the sun was beaming in my face. But yeah, here's side by side comparisons. That face on Riho, it's horrible. It's horrible. That looks like a 7-year-old drew it, you know.
Yeah.
Here's the face sculpt on her. That's actually pretty good. That's almost like a Psylocke. I can see that being a Psylocke.
Yeah, that is a pretty looking face. And that belt looks nice as well.
Let me compare them and see if it's a reissue of Riho's. I mean, they were at one point, I guess, the same belt. Or they wore the same belt. And then AEW comes wrapped up in plastic so that you can't shoplift in store. You have to buy it to get all this stuff off of her. But I like the like I said, I like the short skirt. I like the boots. Anything thigh high, I'm gonna be all about. And then I guess for some reason there's plastic in between here and there to maybe for the so it's not rubbing across,
Yeah.
getting the paint off.
There's like 80s Tony Stark with his like head on. That looks. I think that looks quite cool.
Yeah, yeah, that is a really good. It's a really good body mold. We got it again in what just three months ago.
Shang-Chi wave, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have.
And then she's wearing suspenders. She's wearing suspenders. I think you can take it off. Let me see if there's a way of getting the skirt off. With Riho, no, the skirt does not come off with Riho. And it looks like they are the same belts. Just
that's cool.
Reissue of the same belt. Top belt is Riho's, or is bottom belt is Riho's. Bottom belt is, was it Shada? Am I saying that right?
Shida, I think.
Shida.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. There's that Tony head on modular Iron Man as well.
Nice. Yeah, that was one of the first things I did with mine as well. Rio has charm and I really like her. I got, but then I only paid $10. Yeah, Jazzrose used the plastic to protect the figure from paint rub and damage. Yeah, I was thinking that. But I mean, it's a soft pliable rubber. You could bend it up. So that's what her lower torso looks like. And then flap it down. I'm sure if you worked it, yeah, no, you could definitely take off take the suspenders off. And she's wearing a hood with her costume. I haven't liked that they did this, the half arm sleeves. That's pretty cool.
That is nice. So is it a different body mold to Rio? Is it like the same?
Let's see. Let's compare. So that does come off. I'm gonna say it's the same body mold.
Yeah.
Looks pretty much the same. I mean, they added the hood, which is cool. It's almost like a tank top hoodie.
Yeah.
Arms are double jointed elbows, pins. Sorry, Brandon. Comes with the C gripping hands. No butterfly joints, but bicep swivel, which is something we lack a lot of times with Hasbro. I know with Tigra, we're probably gonna be getting the bicep swivel, right? You excited about that?
Fine, yeah. Look, like the sculpt that they using for Tigra looks really, really good.
Yeah,
I'm saying Tigray now. Tigra.
Tigray. No, you know what? Keep it going. It's Tigray. Double jointed knees, and then I love the way Jazzwares hides it with these knee pads, so that sometimes that gives it away. It's like, oh yeah, I see your knees and things like that. With the Stepford Cuckoos with Gwenpool, that's one of the things is the knees kind of gives it away. It's like, oh man, that's so looks like a square figure. Yeah,
it's like they always like with this Thor, like they've tried to like cover it, but like from the side you can still see those like peg holes.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah,
they don't go up quite high enough.
It's a pretty cool looking figure. I actually like how the back looks. There's like good scope in the back.
Yeah.
Too. Looks like
to be fair, they are well made. The AEW figures.
Yeah.
They all look really, really nice.
Yeah. So this would be our second female figure of AEW, right? They have, to my knowledge, they haven't released another female.
There was one in the first wave. It was the chairman's wife. What's her name?
Oh, yeah. God,
I've got that one as well. That's the only one I've got.
Dusty Rhodes' wife, right?
Yeah. Brandy Rhodes.
Okay.
I think it's Brandy.
All right. So when I picked this one up, the entire wave was there. I'm not too big on the figures. Just if something looks cool, I'll pick it up. Like if that what's that called, Luchasaurus? If I ever come across him, I'd pick it up because it's a cool looking figure.
They do look like I think all the AEWs they look better than the WWE ones to me. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think they're a massive step
Yeah,
up.
definitely.
I think they put in like Mattel on notice, like what a company like Jazzwares is it?
Yeah,
Jazzwares?
Jazzwares. They're the same ones that made
Yeah.
the Pokemon figure that me and that Brandon got me, crazy about.
Yeah.
And right now we'll compare a Jazzware versus a Mattel and see what is good. Can't wait for that TV.
Carmella.
Yeah. Punky Brewster. Hey Punky, what's going on? So the guest is we've got Rich M. Displayed once is his Instagram.
My name is Dan Hood. I've taken my wig off and I've eaten some pies and now I'm here.
In the building with Dan Who.
Pow. What lads? Pow.
Couple bird. Amanda. Okay, so
Amanda.
we were building this desk, right? It's kind of like a layered desk, and it's got a top shelf to it. It actually took some time. Dan was I was supposed to video chat with Dan, and he was going to show me how to mess around with the Streamlabs, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like we were either time zones were off or like we were off, right? But I was like, well, Dan, who's supposed to message me as we're building it? So me and the boys kept doing our Dan Who impressions. We were like, Amanda, the Bloody Wolfpack, they're a bunch of Muppets. Order a pizza. I've got a video chat with the Wolfpack. But yeah. All right, so here's Carmella. I like her outfit. I like the blonde hair. That's what initially made me want to buy the figure was the outfits. Head sculpt. Yeah. You might know the source material a little better than me. I'm not sure if like some of them are hit and miss with Mattel. Either they really look like the person or they don't look at all like the person. I like
Carmella was the one who used to have the fabulous gimmick. Is that Carmella?
Yeah. It's it's still all over her.
Oh yeah, she got fabulous. She still got fabulous. Yeah. If only I read first. Like.
All right, so let's compare articulations real quick. We've got we've got bicep swivel, which is a plus compared to Legends. Single joints in the elbows. This has got double joints, so you can go way further than 90. And then
I think the face sculpt on the AEW looks less like action figure, like it looks more realistic.
Yeah.
And like I don't like the hair on Carmella, how that goes. It like kind of hinders the articulation a bit. It's in a weird, like, I know that's how her hair looks like in WWE, but it goes in a weird way. I'd rather just be back so you could like move the head about.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the issue they're trying to stress is that it's in the front, not in the back, because I'm trying to pull it back and it wants to come forward.
She's like a cocker spaniel, isn't she? With like
yeah,
years,
right?
It's
like Miss Lyons in human form. And it hinders the articulation in the head, so she can't look up at all and can't look back can't look down very far either. She could do a 360, but I'm gonna say
it just looks.
Yeah, no. If I only had $20 to spend, I would go with her. I would go with her, and it looks to me like a better figure.
If I had $20 to spend, I'd be in GameStop buying all the Marvel Legends cards. 20 packs I could get for that. 20 packs.
maybe 19 with tax. Yeah. And then Carmella's she's a little more broad shouldered. I'm not sure. Let me look at the box. Is she a little more muscular? No, she doesn't look like she's super muscular, right?
No, she's quite like she's not like
right?
she's not ripped or anything.
Yeah. I think Liv wins that. Self-proclaimed most beautiful woman in WWE. Okay, I mean she's not a bad looking chick. I'm all about like blonde hair, blue eyes, tons of makeup.
She's no Miss Elizabeth, is she?
No. Yeah. She's no Stratisfaction either. She's no Stratisfaction. That was one of my faves. Sable was another one.
Oh, Sable, man, Sable was cool when she was in it. She was she had her own comic book, 10th Moves as well. She was like Rena Sofa. What's her name? Rena in real life. Rena Sofa, is it? Or was that from person?
I'm not sure.
Wolfpack.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it. So they're bringing me keto snacks. If we start going long, they don't want me getting too hammered on the streams. So
And do you need a drink refill?
I've actually got one of those. If you want to take over, I need a bathroom unrefill. So if tell us what you think of these figures. Killer Mike is gonna take the reins for just a little bit, and I'll be right back.
Should probably take my AirPod out. I have the stream on my AirPods, so I'm just I'm just listening twice. But yeah.
So which one do you think is best, AEW or WWE?
Well, you know, I haven't really watched much. Well, I haven't watched any AEW at all. But like, when I was around like, I think I was like 7, I was like really into WWE. So you know.